All right, I'm logging in on power.
I'm gonna swap to Mantis here quickly too.
Can I get an invite, please?
Just remember, don't zone in power, obviously.
Invite power to main raid.
Can I get an invite as well?
Please invite power to main raid.
Or, I'll do that. Let me log over. There might not be space. I don't know.
There's space. You still have 2 slots. You can with power in here.
Doesn't everybody have assist? Why can't someone invite him?
I did invite him.
Okay.
Yeah, Dom.
You guys ready?
Thanks, crazy.
Ready for me to hop on for some?
Yeah.
Is it clear all the way to Gothic?
Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
Wooly, can you toss Mantis an invite?
There should be 2 Death Knights right at the start.
Is there?
There's
Nope.
not. I walked right all the way to Gothic.
If Gothic
Yeah.
is down, they might be clear.
They're
That's
gone.
weird because I went in there with Gothic Town before to get to the anvil, and there's 2 of those packs that were.
They're gone.
Good. I invite Mox to the main raid.
Oh, wait.
Oh, there's too many people in here.
Do we have any clickers left over?
Yeah, free shards.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pick up a shard, sure.
That Budzilla guy's a super huge dick too. That name sounds familiar.
Budzilla? Yeah.
They used to chill out in by MC constantly.
I came back from AFK at the wrong time. All I heard was super big dick.
Super dick. Sounds like the right
Super
time.
dick. Super dick.
Moxie, I think the source of my problem this whole time might have been SteelSeries Engine.
Really?
I've been playing on this thing all day today. I took PTO today, like for an unrelated reason, just to burn it and shit.
Sure.
But yeah,
That's
uninstalled
crazy.
SteelSeries. I did get blue screen twice by running the system hardware monitor plugin on there to show like CPU and GPU temps on the display.
Mm-hmm.
And I got blue screen from that, and I saw that was from there, so I disabled it. But yeah, now I'm running without it. It's been all day today, just fine.
Huh? Well, it's crazy. Crazy that the software would cause such crazy problems for you.
Okay, I hope everybody watched some My Little Pony to figure out what this strat is.
I don't know what those guys are trying to do. If they're trying to just kill summoners or what.
Probably.
Well, unfortunately for him, my summoner's at 60.
What do we still need in here? In the main raid?
Looks pretty full.
All right, we're gonna figure that out, right?
What robot?
My robot.
You
Yeah.
robot at the end.
You robot, Key Jane.
So are we logging in?
Not yet. We're just sorting out the raid comp. We have a lot of people on tonight.
Did McPoyle get summoned over yet?
McPoyle
got
needs
three.
he got Hearth because we got Moxie in.
Okay.
So we need to throw him another summon or
Yeah, I'm ready in the summon group.
Okay, I'll get him back. Alright, so
Is there
who?
room?
So is it McPoyle is the only one who needs a slot? Is that what we're looking at?
is Shadow in the raid?
Shadow is yes.
Then I think so. I hope somebody would say something if you're not in the raid.
I have a feeling they're being nice and letting people get shards off of them.
I don't know. Why would he bubble?
All right, it looks like we're unfortunately have to bench someone, and we're going to bench Thrallful this time. I know Skitchy had done it before. We've had Rasta benched before. It's not something we envy having to do, but we'll make sure to get you in here next time.
I think DJ OK might drop at some point. So Thrall, if you just want to hang around, if you wanna raid tonight, there might be a slot opening up. But we'll have somebody bench next time for you, Thrall, so you'll have the slot.
Is Thrall world buff, world buffed up?
Yeah, he had some buffs rolling, so he's set to go when he comes in.
I was gonna say because I only got fucking one right now. So if you need to have someone sit, I don't know, for at least whatever.
We need you tanking for 4 horsemen.
No, this is Curb.
It's Curb.
Oh, that was Curb. Sorry, I saw Sipic talking at the same time.
No, we want your ignite. We want your
Yeah, the
ignite.
ignite
one
is a
thing.
little too strong, unfortunately. Yeah. It looks like Thrall has logged, and so I think we can remove him from raid. Who has lead? Farty Y has lead. So if you can remove Thrall full, or okay, give it to me. Looks like Thrall's in Naxx still. Thrall, do you want a portal? Do you want a hearse to org, or just summon him out? Can we get a portal to org for Thrallthul? Do we have any mages on? Ross is on. Are you guys already at?
Bring him back into the group or
I
what?
don't know where Thrall is. Is he in the
Thrall,
beginning?
he's at the entrance. Yeah, he's at the very beginning. Attorney's on here. Attorney's about to drop the board for you. So we'll get Thrall going back to org, and then we'll invite McPoyle. Right. That's all we have for now. Appreciate you sitting, Thrall. We'll get you in for the next one.
Far, you want to jump on quickly? Actually, you are here.
Yep,
Where you
just
at?
logged in.
Let's do your enchant quick.
All right, if you're not at the 4 Horsemen pre-chash, just log in and just start running over here. If you are here, you can log, but make sure you don't hit 5 minutes. We don't have to wait for you to come back.
All right, McPoyle needed an invite, right?
Yeah, I'll send it in.
He's ready for the main raid invite. Is that right?
Yeah, thanks.
All right, cool. Perfect. All right, and I think the groups are decent.
Um,
Do we need a?
Yeah, I just tweaked him.
I think we need a shaman for 4.
Is in 5. That's 5. Never mind.
I mean, a shaman in 4, and we want Skitchy in group 1 for thread.
Ah, shit. It's probably too early to pre-pot Shadow, right? Something does Shadow damage between here and there.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna lose that.
Okay.
Hey, Vil, Sengi, Wada, Jace, Willie, Crazy, Wadman, Nurse, are you guys all here at the
Just saving
Yeah,
buffs.
I'm here to saving buffs.
Okay, cool.
All right, groups are good. All melee have a Wind Fury. We got Moldan in the Warlock group for Tranquil Air. Then we have our 2 healer groups and just a couple of excess range DPS there.
Okay, we still got quite a few people running to the gate. So if you're in front of the trash, you could probably just save for a minute or 2.
Yeah, go ahead and log if you're near trash. And just remember, 5 minutes, be back at least, and we'll tell you once we're there.
If you're not near trash, log in and run to the trash. Run to the Gothic room.
I'm trying to get towards the trash, but it keeps moving.
Blowing in the wind, is it?
Hey Mantis, can you go to Dungeon 3 for a minute?
The mobs.
Yep, sure, I can dump down.
Force horsemen.
Party, can you jump over to Dungeon 2?
Dungeon 69.
Lamau.
Jump over to Woolly's Crusade against the Vermin chat, please.
Oh shit, good. Still there.
Die, vermin.
So for 4 horsemen, we brought greater fire protection potions. So if people don't have them, I think both Smouse and Mantis will have those. We'll confirm once we're at the boss, but we'll have those available.
Yeah, we're gonna want all melee or all DPS to use one of those just to hedge our bets completely. We're also gonna want all melee DPS or all DPS to be prepared to use, ideally pre-pot a shadow protection, but explicitly you need to be ready to use a greater shadow protection potion after the 4th mark. I think that's something we're all familiar with from last week, hopefully.
Yep.
So if you don't have that,
I think ranged DPS also need fire protection potions because we're all going to be stacked on Thane with the burn strat. Yep. So all DPS needs to get a fire protection potion. Everybody else should be okay. You know, healers shouldn't take any meteors. They should be out of range.
And can we get a summon on Farty IE and Farty Y?
Summon to the pool.
Yeah, and then we
On
can start
my
buffing out.
Vesuvius right now.
Alright, I got 40
Everyone should start logging in.
Buzzle, can you get 40Y? Is that who you said? What's the other one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're only missing
holding
Farty
hands.
Y.
shit, did I mess up that summon? I might have moved.
Did you get the summon 40 IE? No, he's got it.
I'm here. Thank you.
Cool. Yeah, we need to farm some. I need to farm some shards. So we'll need to pass out health souls.
Alright, Dominus,
Log in.
Big, Nurus, Mantis, Marion, Bill. Bill's in the other room. Stig, Mantis, Nurus.
Yeah, I'm logged back in.
Yeah, everybody log in. I think we're at I think Adamus is running, but that's fine. Adamus can run back. We'll start with Trash.
Let's just summon him right now. And take assist off of everybody.
I don't have the shards for summons. I need to get more.
Puzzle? Gloucester? Shadow?
Is there any fire damage between here and the boss? Can we talk about that?
Yeah, there is blast waves from the mages.
So goddamn stupid. I pre-potted already, Free Soul.
Go sit in the corner with your hat.
Well, we brought a bunch of fire protection potions, so there's enough.
At
There's
least
plenty.
you didn't use an accidental flask.
I think the G Bank provided about 30 for this. So
Thanks,
we'll be able to
Guild
cover
Bank.
everybody.
All right, Moxie, go ahead and take assist off everyone and give it to the.
Yeah, good point.
Give it to tanks and Dom and Zay.
All right.
Buff up, everyone.
Regulators.
Can I get some water and food, Rasta? Thank you.
Gotta
don't do
set up Master Looter real quick.
Can we get a ready check and a buff check?
Yeah.
Did that go through for you, Free Soul?
Let me hit the macro.
Do you see the accept on your end? There it goes.
Oh,
Just a 30-minute intellect on Adamus, and then we can get going. Monolith's fine.
All right, yeah, let's go and pull. Let's get going. People
Incoming.
Continue drinking.
Coming, guys.
Big coming?
Big coming. Oh, big coming. There we go.
Sounds like a Friday night, am I right?
Make
Alright,
sure you
keep
grab
that-
shards, guys. Try to get extra shards if you can.
Let's be safe. Don't die to trash. Okay.
Yeah, real
He's
chill.
enraged, shield up.
Keep Jace up.
Keep Bismarck up.
I gotta
Alright,
relog here.
mention
My
it, make
UI's
sure
bugged
that
out.
we don't get too close to the gargoyles.
Don't you use default UI Mantis?
Not completely.
Yeah, close enough.
And even if he was, it's fucking up, man.
Drink, drink.
It is a Blizzard product.
Make sure you have your undead trinkets on. Smouse going to send you drops. I just don't have the inventory space.
We got 12 slots.
Okay, yeah, it's only 4. They stack.
How long is the fight for the first boss? Like a minute?
Hmm? How long is the four
Like
horsemen?
Thane-
Like
no,
how
Thane.
long is staying up? That's what he's asking.
Hopefully a minute and a half.
Okay, yeah, because I'm just trying to decide if I should use my my ZG trinket.
You should be using your on use trinket.
Somebody heal Farty.
No, I would use
IE.
double on use instead of DFT.
You should use
Yeah.
your poison BWL trinket.
Oh, that's true. That's 30 seconds. That's so much poison.
Alright, everyone back up.
Yeah, don't
Not
pull
the
the
Piccolo?
gargoyle.
In the back.
Break up.
Wrong slot, Fiesel.
Sorry?
Wrong trade slot.
It didn't work when I put it in the other one, so
Wrong
just
hole.
just take it there.
Wrong hole.
I haven't equipped it yet, so you can take it and enchant it and give it back.
You're stacked so badly. I have to wait for them to pad back up.
All right, who needs a leather frost resist chest? Going well?
Wow.
Dumb.
That's rough.
Like
What?
stack. They're like padding in synchronous.
Can you grab one? Or
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, okay?
just everybody get back, get back,
Oh man.
so we can feign.
Yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Pain.
Everybody back. Move your totems back. Move totems back, everybody. Got a pet up front, Jeremy.
All right, you got him. Just
Alright, we should be
store
good.
shield on
We're
him.
good, we're good.
Okay, we're alright. Yep.
Let them grab aggro first, guys.
Yeah, we might get an extra tick of dot over here, but we should be able to. Shouldn't be too bad. Remember,
Okay.
eat and drink after this.
Eat.
Eat, drink. If you still need the quest ring drop, make sure to loot all the corpses, because I cannot see it, and people who've completed the quest cannot see it.
Got a pack coming.
We'll do those first. And I grab them really quick. Ready?
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm ready. I'm gonna tank the big guy to the left. So if you guys want to cheat right, big heals though.
Blow up skull, guys. Make sure you don't get too close to the stairs to the gargoyle. Okay, drink up. I'm gonna get the next pack.
Here they come.
Bismarck's got good thread on it. Eat, drink, don't go too far. Hey, let's move down.
Now's a good time to start trading warlocks for hellstones as well, so we can keep getting more hellstones.
Everyone down? Ready? The pull.
Who's the big brain with the war stomp?
If we rotated our stomps right, we could probably sunlock them until they die.
Skill's a failure if it has that many Torrens.
Well, when you say it like that.
You say it like that, it hurts my feelings.
I get this shade before the pat.
Super racist.
It was pretty quick.
Fine, it's fine.
You hear that, Druid? You're a mistake.
Oh, before the pat. Yeah, good call.
Says the Shadow Priest.
I'm quoting Farty.
Yeah, but now this is on you.
Drink, drink, drink.
Drink, drink.
Just in case you guys were wondering, grounding totem does not suck up the shadow bolts.
I'm gonna stay deep with the square. Somebody try to heal me.
Hey, go.
Got you.
Don't get too close to X, Mouse. You might get
I'm
blocked.
pulling away, that's my bad.
I just care about you, okay?
They die in 3 seconds. We're so careful with our buffs though.
That's the fighting in bear form on trash. Not taking any chances right now.
Good call. Good call.
Coming. Sure, we have a healer on Farty.
Nah, he's fine. He's got it.
He has Diamond Flask.
No, I had to put Diamond Flask here in the bank for this. Carry around
What?
2 resistance sets, a ton of consumes.
Should be diamond
Feel
flasking on
naked.
Saffron.
Like an
Yeah, now
8-minute
we're gonna
fight. No way.
That was both pats, right? We're done with pats?
Yep.
All right,
So we're ready for
time to
Horde.
pre-pot.
Thought there was one more pad still.
No. We
Go ahead and
did two.
pop your fire protection.
Just chill out outside here.
Yeah, let's run. Sit outside. Power is gonna go through the his
All right,
checklist.
so yeah, pre-pots. Everybody's gonna do those, right? We got 4 fucking minutes until we're gonna pull. Tanks should know what they're doing. We've all seen the diagram. You guys have been doing great in the rotation. We'll keep that up. The one reminder for tanks is that Power, Nurse, and Marion Slayer head to the safe zone at Mark 2 after we blow our cooldowns. Healers, double check your assignments in AA or the spreadsheet. I tweaked the AA, so let me get the AA fixed real quick.
I don't even see it.
Yeah, nothing's there.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Is there other tank? Very sick. So all the tanks are marked up now.
How's that look? Oh shit. Mantis, you're healing, correct?
I'm asking you.
Yes, right? Because Crazy
Yeah.
is on Crazy.
He's
Yeah.
on warrior.
Crazy Karen.
Yep.
All right, good. I'm seeing some people have opened up the spreadsheet, but otherwise, it's in there. Mantis, you're rotating on mark number 1. Wooly, you're rotating on mark number 3 because you're a shaman now. All right, your pre-pot cooldown should be off. Use the other one now.
If you still need fire protection and your DPS trades mouse. Does anybody else have fire protection?
Yeah, Mantis does.
Okay, Mantis as well. So trade Mantis or Smouse if you're a DPS, melee or ranged. You want to have a fire pot up, you want to have a shadow pot up.
Everyone do a gear check. Trinket check. More reminders. Healers, double check what to do when Thane dies. It's pretty much like you want to continue your sequence of moves. I wrote it all out in the spreadsheet for healers. If you scroll down a little bit, you should be able to see it. What's that?
Go over it.
You want me to go over it? Okay. So we want to continue it. We want to continue our rotation as usual once there's just 3 bosses. But instead of going near Thane, you will go to the safe zone. So unfortunately, when he dies, your stack count won't be the perfect indicator of when to move, but it should sync up again soon. But pretty much based on our positions and with Thane dying around the 4th mark, what's probably going to happen is on the 5th mark, like that's usually Smouse and Milk's turn to rotate. Or, no, sorry, Milk and Sengi, right?
I
No,
roast
it's
the yellow group.
It's Milk and Smouse, right? Milk should already be on Thane, and then Mark 4 happens, and Thane should die right around there. Milk, you can probably head right to Mograine, right?
Yeah.
And Smouse, but if it's a little late, you'll have to wait longer. So you guys just, feel it out. Just try to rotate on Mark 8, right? Or 7? No, 5. 5. For Zardy, it's a little easier. You move to the zone until Mark 6, so you should wait for 1 mark, and then you should go to Mograine. And for DJ, you wait a little longer. You wait until mark 7, and then you go to heal Mograine. Does that make sense? And then starting with Muldan should never have to go to Thane's spot. Muldan, you should rotate away from Lady B and straight to the save zone. Sound good?
Unless Thane is absolutely up and things are bad, right?
Yeah.
Or do you want me to head there anyways at 3?
No, if
No.
Thane is still up when you get to him, that means we're wiping.
Yeah.
So.
Gotcha, so hide in the middle like a coward.
Yeah, or make for the door so you can onk. Let's not think about that. Anyway, so hopefully healers, do what you've been doing. I trust the people who've had little adjustments to be able to, deal with that. If Zardy and if anybody who was, look at the spreadsheet. The notes for the specific people are in there. DPS, you're blowing up Thane as soon as Ismark has a threat lead, which should be just 5 to 10 seconds into the fight. Watch the meters. We have world buffs, so he's definitely going to die quickly. Don't be dumb at the beginning. Remember to stack up, like right on his butt. Healers and hunters stay at range. Although, Dom, you're saying we're having hunters just be in melee range?
Yeah, Raptor Strike.
Dom. Either way, if hunters, if you're going to be in melee range, be right on the butt. Otherwise, you should be greater than 25 yards away.
Hunters can either stack with the melee or they can stack with the healers in case they get a meteor, and you can soak it with them. But it doesn't really matter, so long as you're just not by yourself somewhere.
Once I call out the 4th mark, Actually, Dom and Zay, Dom, can you call out the fourth mark? Do you have that on?
Sure.
On the fourth mark, all DPS is using another Greater Shadow Protection potion, and then you head to Mograine. So then
Once Thane is
Thane's dead.
though.
Yeah. Well, even if he's alive, you want to use that Greater Protection potion after the fourth mark because you'll eat the fifth mark.
Mm-hmm.
So then you head to Mograine DPS. All DPS moves to Mograine, and melee rotates between Mograine, Lady B, and the safe zone. Ranged rotates between Mograine, Sir Zeliek, and the safe zone. Or if you're really proactive, you can go get a couple of casts in on Lady B. Tank rotations will stay the same for that whole time. And then, yeah, we'll talk about that last. Well, melee, remember, once there's 2 bosses down, you never go near Zeliek, ever. Melee, do not go near Zeliek. Rotate between the 3 spots once both first bosses are dead. Safe zone, Zeliek, and Lady B. That's for ranged. What else? Ranged, treat Zeliek, and healers. You treat Zeliek like Cthulhu Phase 1. You just slash range 10, and just don't be an idiot. Don't get people killed. You can move pretty close to him if you're DPS. You can max range, it's helpful, but remember, like, somebody in front of you could chain it to you. Just treat it like Cthulhu I-Beam. And then near Lady B, watch your fucking feet.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
So the tank, Ismark wanted a quick call out about the, like, tanks subbing in the back. So once somebody's in the safe zone, we can each discreetly say, like Ismark can tap out Nurse. Like, Ismark can see that Nurse has come into the safe zone. Look where he's going, right? Because Nurse always relieves.
I think it's better just to have our tanks that are sitting in the safe zone to be able to pick up if a tank goes down. That's what they should be looking for, instead of trying to force them into the rotation and possibly messing up things. Because the other tanks have been doing the rotation the whole fight. Might as well just let them keep doing it if they're up and alive, instead of I mean, it's nice to have
we'll be backups.
It's nice to get a better tank, a geared tank in there, but it's I don't think it's worth the confusion. But if
when a tank dies, the boss goes running to the middle, so it's somebody to be able to bring him back to the spot.
Yeah, exactly. Right. They could just taunt it, bring it back to the spot, and then whatever, they either become that tank, or if the relief tank's coming in, the relief tank can take over, and then we'll have to decide who's gonna.
So we'll be on backups and we'll be vocal about that. Remember the core principle of this fight, though, guys. You take 3 marks from one boss. You go to another boss. You take 3 marks there. You go to the safe zone. You wait until your marks fall off to go back to the original boss.
So make sure that you get the mark before you move out, because if you move out before the mark goes out, and if you dodge the mark, threat will be wiped on the tank, and he'll start running at you, whoever missed the mark. So always move out when a mark happens.
Yeah, don't try to get ahead of the mark. Just take the mark and then
All right, ready to talk about the poll?
Sure.
Any questions?
Can I make a quick comment?
Sure.
It might be confusing, but when we're up on Zeliek in the west, healers, if we can try to watch and do a shuffle, so that other healers, unless you want us to just run through the safe zone and take the long way around to heal that area, that west corner.
Oh yeah. So yeah, healers do a little conveyor belt kind of action as somebody comes in, walk 5-10 yards between your casts or something.
Thank you.
All right, so for the poll, I'm gonna go with Wadman, pull Zeliek to the top right, and then Ismark will initiate the pull. McPoyle, you'll pull Mograine to Farty.
All right.
Pardon?
Oh, I was saying okay. All right.
And then Lady B will be going towards Ismark already, so Jace will just pick him up. Her up.
All right, so say we kill Thane, then melee goes over to Mograine, right? Then we kill Mograine. Do we go straight over to Lady B, or are we stopping in the safe zone first?
We won't kill Mograine in one rotation. That's not going to happen. So
yeah, I know, but I'm saying, are we going to go from Mograine straight to Lady B after, or do we go to the safe zone?
Yeah, so mages will go to Sir Zeliek, everybody else will go to Lady B, and then after Mograin's marks have dropped, we'll all reconvene back onto Mograin and kill Mograin. So we'll do 2 rotations on Mograin, and then after that, melee will sit on their thumbs, and range will deal with Sir Zeliek, and yeah, I guess melee can go kill Lady B, but for most
So-
part,
So
right,
after
melee
thing,
will-
it is going to be Mograine, Lady B, safe zone. Mograine,
Mhm.
Lady B. Okay, all right. Because I think last time we just stood in the safe zone until Mograin's marks fell off, and then we went back onto Mograine. We didn't touch Lady B at all.
No.
Just have to be on
Last
have to be
time
careful on
we
Lady B to not get fucking smacked
Zones.
by the zones.
Last
Yeah.
time Mograine died, so the safe zone wasn't safe, so we didn't really get that far.
No, but I'm saying even before Mograine died, we just stood in the safe zone and we waited for Mograin's marks
Yep.
to fall off. We
We're not
didn't
going to do
go
that this
Lady
time.
B. Okay.
I got you. Go hit Lady B for like to at least 2 marks.
Yeah, it should be Mograine, Lady B, and then back to safe zone, and Mograin's marks will fall off, and then you can go back on Mograine.
All right, the last addition to the pull situation, right? We say called out Natalia's pulling Lady B, right, for Jace.
Yeah, Natalia can pull Lady B to Jace, but Lady B should already be going towards Jace anyways, because she's going to the left, because Ismark initiates the pull, so.
All right, so we can just scratch that. Jace, do you have Trinket? Do you have a Nap Baggles?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Well, then just use it on pull and taunt off of Natalia. Natalia, you shoot Lady B.
Okay.
Final comment. Nuris, you are in charge of getting the disarm on Thane Korthaz immediately. Okay? You disarm Thane Korthaz and then switch into Zerker and use Recklessness, and then you go crazy.
Got it.
And then I'll call out for mark number 2, and we'll leave. But other than that...
Okay.
All right, everyone log in.
Cool. Let's do
Do a
this.
buff check, ready check. Make sure you have your consumes on. Do your 5-minute consumes.
CD's at 50% for melee? Or for rogues
Sure.
at least? Okay.
I mean, you tell me.
Yeah,
That's
50%.
beautiful buff.
Pull your cooldowns at 50%. Let Nuris and Marion carry you guys to 50% with their rec. Roll up.
Can we get soul stones out on
Pacific, you should have a new one up.
we
Can we
get
get a
soul stones
summon on
out
Marion?
on Jace and
Moxie is Jace.
Can we get a summon on
and Wadman.
Marion?
We're summoning Jace. We're getting a soul stone on Wadman now.
Shadow, can you get Wadman with the soul stone?
Can we summon Marion?
Dad, can I get a re-up on? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sal.
Thank you for the summon, guys.
We need you to carry Nuris's damage, so.
Carry
His
his
what?
What?
He stumbled on the D, as most people do.
Choking
Get
on
your
the
head
D.
out of the gutter, man.
All right.
All right. So everybody just
That's just so funny.
get right behind Ismark. Good. Yeah, everyone get right behind Ismark.
Wadman, you're with me. We're gonna go together.
Okay.
Stone.
Everybody stack up. Let's do it. Everybody up. Marion.
There's a pull timer.
A little bit more.
Pass the door, pass the door.
Move up.
Everybody pass the door. Make
And
foil.
Soil,
Yep,
come to the
here
right.
we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Perfect.
Pull timer.
Let's do this.
Don't be an idiot.
Tension breakers. Let's do this.
Put it on a shirt.
Wait a couple seconds for threat.
Mograine's not coming?
You good? Wadman has it.
Sorry, didn't pull for some reason.
Stack up.
Stack up. Tight, tight, tight. Real tight, guys.
Mark 1 went out.
Mages combust. Combust.
Rogues pop CDs.
There's Mark 2. Off tanks out.
Oh, potato ignite.
That's a bad meteor. Nobody died. We're good.
Pump, 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 pump.
There's Mark 3. Nurse Marion, go relieve your people.
Yeah, I was late. That was my bad.
Shield wall's down. Just gonna burn it. 10 seconds. And we're good.
GSPP, guys.
Bot.
GSPP.
Marks out, marks out.
Crazy, careful on the threat. Don't move out. Okay, good. Everyone out, everyone out.
Mark 4 went out. Mark 5's out. That was Mark 5.
Oh. Okay, everyone onto low green, guys.
We didn't lose anybody. We're okay.
Step back a bit, Bill. You want to stay at max range?
Mark 6 just went out.
Coming into relief bar.
Did a resist happen?
No, Ismark has it.
Crazy. Care.
I'm watching.
Third mark. On
Mark
low green.
8 just went out. There's Mark 9.
Going into Ismark.
Immediately go to Lady B. Do some damage on Lady B.
Mark 10.
Melee, careful. Melee move.
They're stacked on top of each other, major.
Oh shit, Civic, are you right? No stacks?
He's got 1 stack.
Get him into the corner.
Get out then.
Nurse,
Oh,
get him into the corner.
11. Mark 11 went out.
Spix at 2 stacks.
Great. Do not pull aggro. Do not pull aggro on Zeliek, man. Come on.
That was the ignite.
You don't do that.
Do we have a tank on
12.
him?
Grape.
Grape is still on it. Do we need a tank on him?
Yeah, we need a tank on
We need a tank on Zeliek.
Pull him back into the corner, please.
What is
Fruit,
going?
fruit. Do not fruit. It's on you, man. You gotta run to
Dogman's
the
got
tank
it.
spot.
Is
Oh my god.
Rasta, Zeliek.
get him in the corner, guys.
Someone taunt, please. Someone taunt.
Melee back on Mogul.
Jace has it.
There's 14.
Yeah, it's only really farty and more green.
I got 15 seconds on mine.
Okay,
Someone
immediately
get on
run
next.
back on Mogreen.
How many stacks do you have, Farty?
I got 4. I'm shield
There's
walling.
15.
Keep pushing, guys. Keep pushing, guys.
Wow's coming.
Coming in,
Mogren's
Farty.
close.
Battle res.
No, I got it.
Oh,
You got it?
Par's
Okay.
good, Par's good.
What is
Fine.
down? We lost Zeliek.
Is Mark coming to
Anybody-
Zeliek?
Keep so anybody up.
Need tanks on them.
Lady B is roaming. Gotta get her back in the corner. It's on Vil.
Battle reses.
That's
Nice.
a wipe. It's a wipe.
It was good until that last mark 12, 13? 12, 13?
Casters, you gotta watch your threat, man. I mean, it was a caster pool that carried the
Well,
boss
did we
across.
have a tank die there?
No, I think casters pulled while
No,
the
casters
get in
pulled.
position.
It was just an aggro pull. I mean, Grape did a good job of getting back into the tank position. That's exactly what you should do. If you get
Yeah, but
aggro,
we didn't have a tank on him when Grape
Yeah,
was
there
in that
wasn't a
position.
tank there.
Someone missed. No, a tank missed rotation. Because I saw Marion move back to the safe spot. There was no tank on Sir Zeliek though.
Yeah, I took a lot of melees, and it's not me. It's any mage could have gotten the ignite and gotten the aggro, and then yeah, I did the right thing by blinking into the spot anyways until someone came to pick it up. So
yep.
I think I was already pretty much at Lady B when that ignite fucking.
Yeah, we just didn't have a tank there.
Okay. Well, I mean, it was good. It was running really smooth up until that point.
Yeah,
let's
and
keep
we
that
can do
going.
this. We can do this. We just need to have lots of consumes. We need Wada and Crazy using Mighty Rages. We need all the stops.
Can you turn it down, John?
What's
I mean,
that?
did
Sorry, I'm not talking to you guys. My bad.
Doesn't Mighty Rage put the GSPP on cooldown?
But don't really need it if we're gonna Zerg Thane in the beginning anyway, because you're really just kind of hovering.
did that feel smoother in rotation for everyone, or was there any problem with that?
I think I missed getting it off of Farty at one point, but otherwise, yes. Farty, how many stacks did you get to?
I got high. That was my fault though. I didn't see a tank transition go in for Sipik, and so I started to go in and I took a mark and saw that he was low, so my marks practically matched his by the time I went to go in at 3.
One sketchy thing I noticed about Zeliak is the tanks running past the healers. So maybe the healers need to create a lane for the tanks to get in there.
Oh yes, they absolutely do.
On videos I've seen, they always ride the wall. The tanks come in from the wall.
So we should probably have our healers hug that far wall, and I don't know, because there's that lip. If we all shuffle further away from Mograine, there's that little lip, that little pocket in the back where they usually tank them, where heals are going to line of sight.
The healer should just be like right over here by this far corner, in my opinion. And then, like they said, just kind of what's it called? Like you said, just move out as one comes in.
Yeah, I like that conveyor belt thing.
So I was a little confused because in the second rotation, when I went to taunt off Whatman, I saw a lot of people hitting that boss. And then I saw Jace, that Jace supposed to taunt off me, but I only have one mark of that boss. So I suppose we were like trying to kill him or something. And then everybody run off and I get like 6 marks. So I don't get it.
But what's happening that needs to happen is on Thane, Marion, and Nurse are leaving Thane on 2 marks. They should be getting to their other horses on 3rd mark, and they relieve. Jason Wadman should be in the middle. 3 marks happens again. And then so Wadman goes to Lady B. Jace goes to Sir Zeliak.
When I went to Zeliak, I think Marion taunted off me when I still had 2 marks of 2 Zeliak marks, and I was taunted off me.
You got Zeliak marks
when I went to Zeliak after Blamo.
Where'd you get the marks from?
Zeliak ran across when there was that aggro issue with the tank transition.
Well, I took Blamo to the corner. I got 3 marks. Marion came to relieve me, so I went to safe zone, waited for Nurse to get 3 marks. Or yeah, was it Nurse? I waited for Nurse to get 3 marks. I ran in, I taunted off him, and so now I was on Zeliak, tanking Zeliak. I got 1 mark on Zeliak, 2 marks. And then I saw Marion come in and taunt off me at that point. I wasn't sure if, are we waiting for that 3rd mark before the taunt, or are we coming on the 2nd one? Yeah.
So that was just a little early, sounds like, and that cascaded.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. From that point, I ran back to safe zone. I saw Nurse got, I couldn't even see actually. I don't know if it was 2 or 3, but it was just, it's kind of snowballed from there.
After I saw Marion come back to the safe zone, so when Marion comes back to the safe zone from Sir Zeliak, Wadman should be the next one going in, back to Sir Zeliak. It was Wadman.
We go Zeliak and then Blamo and then back to Zeliak.
No, the confusion was when I was tanking Blimox. Right? A lot of people was around Blimox, and I was tanking. I relieved Wadman, and I only had 1 mark. I saw Jace around me, but I don't know. I suppose we were killing him or whatever.
No, so what happens is you should be like, you relieve Jace on the 3rd mark, and then you should sit there for another 3 marks.
No, I relieve Wadman.
You relieve Wadman.
Yep. And then Jace relieves him.
Okay.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people hitting Blimox when I was tanking Blimox.
Zeliak? Well, yeah, like range DPS will start hitting Zeliak.
No, there was another warrior there.
No, Lady B. Nurse is talking
Lady
about
B.
Yeah, all the melee came in to attack Lady B after Mograine.
Not Lady B.
That's what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's normal for melee to come and attack Lady B.
Yeah. So the only person who shouldn't be coming to attack Lady B is Jace, because Jace is supposed to be relieving you, Nurse, on your 3rd mark.
Do we have a call out on every third mark when the tanks switch?
I'm trying to call out every single mark, like just mark 3,
So just
4, 5.
like you know who you're going to be, the boss you're going to be taking next. Click them, click the target, and you can see like when they get their debuff.
So I'm just.
But I think that's screwing things up because I'm using a weak aura as a thing that counts for me, and
Yeah.
so I'm going on here. But like I said, I think if you watch people's marks, like I get 4 or 5 marks sometimes, and sometimes, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't go off of
I
a
don't know.
counter because if one person gets out of sync, then your counter is worth shit. So go off of the actual debuff on the person tanking them.
Okay.
Yeah, click the tanks. So like when you see your tank, the person you're supposed to relieve, hit 3 marks, go.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so we're gonna try the burn strat again.
Use your consecrated sharpening stones if you didn't on the last pull. Use all of your consumables.
Maybe we'll not do a pre-GSPP. We'll do a GSPP when we move out. On 4 marks.
Yeah, that sounds good. We're gonna have. Let's do the groups. Oh, we forgot to do that thing in the groups.
Maybe we can skip the GFPP on this attempt as well. Or should we do the GFPP?
You mean you guys didn't already pre-pot?
What else are we gonna use them for?
All right, pop it.
Saffron.
All in every pull, we're progressing.
All right.
All right, so we don't have wreck, right? So we're not doing the burn strat. We're doing the usual.
No, burn strat is still very doable. Like, that's what.
Yeah, we're doing the burn strat.
Okay.
So Zug Zug.
How quickly did he die with world buffs?
Really quick. We got him before the 5th mark, so.
It was maybe right at the 4th mark because I didn't have a lot of Lady B at that point.
Yeah, it sounds right. Okay, drink up, eat up, use your consumes, get into position, doing the exact same thing. Most important thing is, yeah, for melee, for all DPS to use that GSPP after the 4th mark.
Do a ready check. So like when you're in the safe zone, ready to relieve a tank, just click on the tank that you're relieving and just watch when he hits 3 marks.
So we're not pre-popping Shadow, right? We're gonna use it after 4th.
Yeah, we're gonna use GSP.
If you haven't used a greater shadow yet, don't use it. Wait until after the 4th mark. All right,
Unless you have less than 4,000 health. If you have less than 4,000 health, you need to pre-pot.
Yeah. Yep. Or you're just gonna die.
We good?
What? Okay.
Yes, you will die to the 4th mark.
You'll die
It's
to the 4th.
hits for 4,000.
Jesus. All right, move up, move to the threshold, everyone. Hunters, get your marks. Yeah, ready for a pull timer.
Make sure we're hunter marking as well, hunters.
Also, melee should have. Oh wait, the groups got fucked up again.
Wait,
no, group 3 is good.
Let's do another pull timer. Just do another pull timer.
Okay, save. Can you save this Mantis or Smouse or whoever? Like we
Yeah.
really want Farty with the 2 DPS warriors and our rogues, 2 of our rogues.
Saved.
All right. Cool. So Farty, make sure to drop Wind Fury.
Zardy, you be careful.
Here we go.
Oh, God.
Good pickup, Wadman.
Mark 1 in 5 seconds. There's Mark 1.
Get in tighter, guys, for melee.
Mark 2 and 3 seconds. Wait for the meteor, and then we'll get out. Go. You're gonna have to go. Probably go straight to your relief.
No screech, please.
Shield wall's down. Burn it.
Marks out.
Alright, we're
GSPP.
good. We got past it.
GSPP, guys. Kill, 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 kill. All right, out, 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 out.
That was 5. Mark 5 just went off. There's Mark 6.
Coming in, Par.
Vel, can you scoot over, please?
Okay.
Mark's dead.
Sipic's tank.
We need a
Evasion,
tank.
free
We need
soul.
a tank on him.
Sipic's coming. Sipic's coming.
Do we have a battle res? Do we have a druid on this side?
Watch your threat, guys.
Crazy's got it.
Hold your threat, guys.
Shield wall's up.
Someone needs to relieve crazy. Someone needs to
I
relieve
can
crazy.
now.
Party's
After this
coming.
mark.
I'm down.
I'm tanking him.
You can still recover. Need Farty to get the taunt.
Taunt resisted.
Watch out, guys. Don't
AoE.
crowd up over here.
Stay in place, Dom. He's
Yep,
gonna
yep,
fall
yep.
off me here. Okay, that's a good taunt.
Zealot's
Marion.
roaming.
So Marion's dead. We need.
Wobben's got it.
We have too many warriors dead.
I'm coming.
Skitchy,
Farty,
Skitchy,
I'm
can you
coming.
go bear and help
Nearest
relieve
down,
someone?
nearest down.
Yep, tell them where to go.
Relieve on Sir Zeliek. Sir Zeliek. Go to Sir Zeliek.
Yep, going.
Crazy Karen.
Thank you.
Marks out.
Call out who you're relieving, please.
I just relieved that. Oh, fuck. Yep, I'm toast.
Zeliek's coming to Wadman. Need somebody to pick him up and pull it back.
Power's got 3 marks.
Jace has 3 marks.
Someone needs to relieve off Wadman.
Power's down.
Power's down.
No grains running. Get him back in the corner. Okay, he's back.
Who's... Did Sipic die too?
Already got another
No,
Mulgrave
no,
mark. I
Sipic's
can't
still
relieve
alive.
after this.
Oh, okay.
It's down.
So okay, when we're having a tank come in relief, why don't we just have the tanks call out their name and who they're relieving so that the healers know who they're healing? Because I think Ismark died. Like, how did Ismark die? He just didn't get a heal?
I was spamming him. Yeah, I was getting healing touch from No More Luck, but that's it. I don't know if that's enough for Mograine.
It's not. So we should be having 3 healers on Mulgrave, right?
Well, it's 2 because somebody's always going to be in motion.
Right.
Healers should always be watching target of target.
Yeah.
There's
All
no
healers.
excuse for that.
And just, it's very predictable too, who's coming and going. The damage is incredibly predictable. Mograine burst damage happens on the fire debuff, so you'll need to heal a little bit more when that happens. Otherwise,
Right, 'cause we
look at
just
what's
had
happening.
We
Look
had
at
too many tanks die there. We had 3 of our tanks die.
that was good though.
Can't have any more rotations after that.
Yeah.
I was doing okay on Mograine until I took my 5th mark.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Well, at least we know we could do the burst strat without the world buffs.
So for Sipic, like I saw you like hesitating going back and forth.
Well, I went in and taunted, but then it stayed on Karen, so I was like, I wasn't sure should I stay in and just take all the marks or.
I think you gotta stay in at that point once you're there. Just keep trying to get aggro.
Yeah, you're gonna eat another mark trying to run out anyway.
I mean,
Once
yeah.
you win, you're dedicated. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, actually. I mean, ideally, like, you'd taunt it off, but you'd still get relieved at the same time, right?
Yeah,
But
it
yeah,
just
I
kinda
wouldn't
becomes
leave.
botched after that. Speak
Because
up.
at least if you stay in, you're doing some damage and you're pushing it a bit. Because if you leave and then come back after your taunt is up, then you really haven't built any aggro whatsoever, so you're starting with nothing.
Well, no, when you taunt, you get whatever aggro's out.
Yeah, you top the aggro chart.
Gotcha. Either way, it's worth staying.
All right, Dom, you type out things, and then I'll elaborate on them. Is that how we gotta? Is that how we're rolling?
Morse code.
All right, we'll have Rec next pull, right? Next attempt.
9-minute cooldown.
Yeah, me too. 8. Okay. So we want to talk Ismark's healers when he relieves me. That should be mark 9, right? Or is that mark 6?
It's mark 6 because, well,
yeah.
What
it
mark
is.
do you start taking Mograine? 3.
3.
So yeah, it should be on the 6th mark. I go in to relieve you.
You died at like 7 because you died right after I had to move at 8.
And I was just moving in from the safe zone. He died
Would
before
it be helpful for Sketchy to move into mitigation gear prior to, I can't change my gear during the fight, but I can start in mitigation gear. Do we plan on Warriors going down where I might have to take that roll up again?
It's probably the safer bet.
Sure, I can do that.
So Ismark's dying when Milk leaves, and Smouse is coming in. So that means that who's
No,
there?
I think it's Gar coming in.
Well, that should be all right. On 6, it's Gar. No, Gar, you should be healing Mograine's tank from marks 3 to 6. And then as soon as
Right,
mark
yeah,
6
already.
happens, you're out of there. You're healing whoever's tanking Zilliq at the
My
time.
bad. I'm usually just moving when Milk is going out. Oh no, he's on 2. Some other Tauren.
Sao,
Yeah,
maybe.
they all look the same, don't they?
Maybe it's
Yeah,
Sao.
you follow Sao. Sao leaves and then you leave the next mark.
Right, okay.
Or is that true?
I thought you were correcting him.
I think I don't.
No, Gar, you should be leaving after Sengi.
Every 3rd mark.
Yeah, I'm
Like-
going on 3. It's not a big deal.
Okay, you got it. Good. And Zardy left just before Milk left, right? Or no, Zardy. It's like Zardy, you were you healing? Were you at Mograine when Ismark went down?
I moved on the 6th mark. I was on the safe zone.
Okay, so in the 6th mark, you want to go into the safe zone until the 6th mark. You have just a second to be in the safe zone, and then you want to go to heal Ismark. So 6th mark, you leave the safe zone.
Okay.
You're pretty much following me in to Mograine because that's when I'm going in.
Yeah, sorry, I wrote it out kind of bad. It says Zardy moves to the safe zone until mark 6. On mark 6, you move to Mograine.
Yeah, because what I did was after Thane, I went to safe zone, and then after 6th mark, I went to Mograine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll follow Ismark.
Yeah, cool. All right, everybody, consume up. Talk to your class leads if you need support. Marion's saying that he's not getting relieved soon enough. Who relieves Marion?
Wadman.
I thought Marion relieves me.
Nurse
No.
relieves you. You relieve Marion.
Okay. Like I said, I'm running straight to each sky. I don't have any more time to come sooner. I'm not even stopping in the safe zones.
You
So
should
I
have
can't
enough.
really go any faster.
You should have enough time to sit in the safe zone for like 30 seconds.
You absolutely should be taking some time in the safe zone.
I'm usually taking 5 marks before I get out of Zeliek the first time.
Okay, then Nurse, you need to make sure that you're out of there a little sooner. That you're away from.
He's taking 3.
Who's taking 3?
I relieve Wadman at 3 marks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying by the time I get back to the safe spot, it's 5th marks up. And I got like maybe 5 seconds to bandage and heal before I run.
So I'd say maybe watch on your DBM, and a little bit before it hits 3 marks, start making your way there a little bit. Just be ready to move.
He can't move out early until he's relieved, and we don't want somebody taking an extra mark too early. So it's...
Here's Mark. You got speed potion?
Do I have
There's a
speed
problem.
potion? Yeah.
Is getting through that mess of healers. So I go below the bottom statue, so it takes a bit longer. So if we can make a path
Right.
like straight through, that would speed things up.
Okay, yeah. Let's get Nurse a speed potion, and let's make sure that there's a path directly to the safe zone between Wadman's healers. So the people healing Wadman on his way out should be people on mark 3 and 4.
Won't the speed potion screw up his greatest shadow protection?
Yeah, I don't need that. I don't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. Yeah, because sometimes, we almost died to the meteor on our first attempt because we ran out and then we took it. We took like 3k meteor, which isn't lethal, but could be. So Nurse is late a little bit because of the meteor, so we want him to sprint there, but I think it should work out perfectly if he just uses one right after the meteor.
Yes, speed potion. Give one to Wadman as well. You should
I
have
got
your.
speed potions, but like I said, that'll screw up my greater shadow protection, won't it?
Yeah, Wadman shouldn't need one. Nurse is the only one with a very long route to his next target.
You don't need a GSPP. You shouldn't be popping one anytime.
I mean, honestly, like Nurse can just run out a little bit earlier. I know we want his DPS, but if it's, I think that we're hitting the, I think we have plenty of time on Thane. So if Nurse needs to run out a little bit sooner to get to the location in time, then that should be fine. Just have to time it between meteors and marks and everything else.
Let's buff up. Food buff. How long on your rec?
45 seconds.
Let's wait for rec.
All right,
Yeah,
but he
we could
can't
have
for
looked at
45
Discord.
seconds.
We could have looked at Discord. Someone's dropping a ZG. We could have piggybacked that.
Somebody make a campfire.
No, right? We won't make that.
No, it's right now. We won't make that.
Friesel's like, bitches, I got it. Hearth down. I could make it.
Should I be worrying about pulling thread on Thane towards the end of the fight?
No,
it should be fine. You should be able to take him.
Be able to look at
So long as you don't move out with him.
Too.
I did the last 2 times. I just want to make sure that that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I think we just want the DPS, and if he, as long as he doesn't roam, as long as we don't run out early, as long as you stay in and he doesn't move, it should be fine.
If he stays in the same position, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But if he moves out like 5 yards, it's the pole's ruined. It's done.
All right, my rec's off cooldown.
All right, 10 minute buffs.
Yeah, so I think the real key takeaway from Wadman's issue is he doesn't want to chain Zeliek's chain into the healers, so he wants kind of a clear path to run to the safe zone directly. I think right now he's been running down and then to the left and taking extra marks because of a longer path. But if he has a diagonal straight shot, so if we can try to clear a path for him, that would be ideal.
No, wait. Wadman, you can go straight to the healers, actually, when you're getting relieved, because his Holy Wrath is off cooldown. His Holy Wrath goes out with the mark.
Every time?
Yeah, if I can do that, that'd save
Every
me like
time.
5 seconds.
It's always his.
It's timed with mark, yeah.
It's timed with the mark, so
Just
the
run
mark.
him over.
Yeah, so just go straight to the safe zone. No going around.
That'll save.
Scale, blame par if I die.
Stack on Epi if you see him.
Yeah, absolutely. Three's company.
All right, let's everybody's grouped up. We got buffs going. Everybody's got buffs.
Everybody sneak in.
Tanks, if you need a Hellstone, you can trade locks. We don't have unlimited charts for everybody.
Watch your butt, McPoyle. Nice.
Watching my butt.
Oh.
Wow.
Is that a real feign death?
No, I got hit for 5k.
Yes, that's a real.
In the corner, guys. In the corner, Marion. Pull it to the corner. Yep. His mark's got a bag.
Mark.
Mark's out.
Nurse down. Nurse is down.
It's sketchy.
Any battle
Sketchy head to the zone.
Yeah, sketchy.
Mark 2.
Sprint if you can.
Skitch, you're relieving Wadman.
Called
Yes,
dash
that's
knocks.
good.
An extra mark, though. He went too quickly. He was too fast.
So
Chip
Skitch,
wall down. We got to burn.
Grease light.
ready to
Mark's out.
GSPP, guys?
There, we beat it.
Skitchy, get ready to GSPP when you get your 4th mark. Don't bother. This is a wipe.
You're a wipe.
That's a mean thing to say.
Yeah, that was my bad. I turned my back on Sir Zelig and I got crit for 5k.
Don't turn your back on me, Star.
Wow.
Damn.
Damn.
Wipe it up, run back.
Wadman was just too quick.
Are we wiping?
Yeah.
Did we popped a wreck for threat on that one, right? So.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
We know we can do it without threat though. Without wreck though.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, I can get naked right now.
I can take off my weapons. That's not bad.
I got Mark for 1800, Meteor for 1000, then melee.
Heal me. I was thinking.
Guys, you did pull threat, and between the mark and the meteor, it was deadly. Crazy.
Yeah, I pulled threat. So I pulled threat, got Mark, meteored and meleeed like within a second.
Yeah, I pulled
So
threat as well.
usually those shouldn't happen quite that quickly.
I took 2 melee and a mark all in 1 second. And one was crushing.
I got critted.
Okay, so I didn't see what happened. Did that one go off the rails because threat?
I think so. I mean, we lost. I think Nuris pulled out first, right? And so that was maybe some rage that was lost if Nuris had it for half a second.
Marion had.
While we were running, it was Marion, and then later on, I couldn't catch back up.
Yep.
We know this. We just gotta pay attention. Have some good RNG on the pull. I think the one difference was this last pull, Power did not say "Don't be a fucking idiot," and that usually works.
I'd like to point out there's certain warriors not using Diamond Flask.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Farty,
Yeah,
I don't know if
heavy metal.
I don't know if you know, Farty, but that item actually scales 1-to-1 with your healing power.
Is it?
And snapshots on use, so you can use it and then change your gear. It's actually really bad.
I picked the shoulders. Is that cool?
Okay,
Shoulders
Wadman, make
pretty
sure you're,
good.
The shoulders are good. Don't get me wrong, but 140 attack power
make
is hard
sure
to
you're
pass up.
behind me, so that you're not too far away to taunt when she's running towards me. We'll do a little like
Yeah.
convey, because I think you were just too far ahead of me, and then Sir Zaliak smacked the shit out of me before you could get a taunt out.
Yeah, if you can sort of keep running towards the corner. If I get it there, it's. I guess it doesn't matter if people get a mark, so I'm not too worried anymore.
Well, it matters for healers, but that's about. They'll be rotating in.
Maybe I can start on the right-hand side wall first. No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I was.
Yeah, that'd probably be good. Do we have Wadman in your group? Is it worth throwing up like aspect of the pack and trying to carry it faster, or is that?
No, if we get 1 days, fucks the pull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are Shaman dropping totems in Thane's corner before we pull?
Yep. I'm
Cool,
dropping it in that
cool.
direction.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. I think we're just kind of working out the mechanics of the fight. We're just trying to get the fundamentals down. You know, we're making good progress. You know, we're consistently getting Thane down, getting Mograine down. So we just need to tighten it up a little bit.
Is this a common strategy to burn Thane like this, or is it
Yes.
like something they do?
Every guild does it.
Every geared.
The guild.
Yeah, I think it's considered the easier strat if you can put up the numbers to do it. Once Thane is down, it's so much less damage that you have to mitigate, less transitions you have to worry about. It's
the meteor fucks up. Like if we could have a big DPS group that goes around, but like you need to always have some people soaking meteors. It's fucking.
Yep.
Yeah, Ismark, I'd be down to try that.
Yeah, I think it's worth it, Ismark, to go Diamond Flask for threat on the pull and forego the Spelt It Trinket for transitions.
That's just for Ismark, by the way, guys.
It's just so he can generate a little more threat and extra healing as well. I don't think it's been an issue on Ismark, but
All right, we're gonna probably head to ZG Island after this. So if you guys wanna, if you're holding back any Zanzas, go ahead and use those for this attempt. Swiftness is really good for this shit.
Is shield wall a percentage thing or is it a time thing?
Percentage thing.
I mean, like, how long does it last once you cast it?
20
seconds.
Okay, so is it better to pop CDs after shield wall goes down, or?
you want to do something like, so basically how it works is it happens at 50%. You have to get him past the 20% mark because that's when he's going to use his second shield wall, and you have 30 seconds to do that because of an internal cooldown. So you might be able to wait like 5-10 seconds depending on how long your cooldowns last, so that you get some uptime in the 10 seconds where it's not
right
active.
Now, it's pretty much just all during the shield wall phase, so that's why I'm just wondering.
Yeah, maybe put a little bit of a delay on it. You know, a couple, 10 seconds or something, because it lasts 20. So at 50% duration, then you'll get some shield wall uptime, but then you'll get Once it drops, you'll be able to burn and burst through. Yep.
All right, buff up. Get ready. Set a ready check. Buff's looking good.
Okay, if you need fire protection potions, make sure to trade Smouse Mantis.
I think Smouse is out, so it's just me.
We got a couple, but either one of us.
Just the DPS need it, and Ismark. And tanks, I guess, if they're DPSing.
All right, everyone's ready. Dom, do you want to move? Do you want to? Yeah.
We got this. Focus.
Nurse, stay behind Ismark. Here we go. Here we go.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Mark 1 in 5 seconds. 4. There's one.
Here's your pet Natalia.
There's 2. Wait for the meteor. Go, 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 go.
There's a mark.
Yep, there was 3.
I show walls down.
Taunt resist, party.
Mark.
Just VP.
Jace, come back.
Jace.
Kill, kill, kill.
What happened?
Lady B was roaming, looks like.
Wadman's got it. Go, Jay.
Then
Watch
I'm not gonna have my intercept.
It's on his mark. Call out your relief. Who you're relieving. Call it out.
8 just happened.
Over to Lady V.
Someone needs to relieve
9.
it.
Going in.
Civic's in.
Wadman could use a heal.
Watch your marks.
Mark 10.
Party will go on Mulgrain after.
Help America.
Heal Civic, heal Civic.
11. Remember to bandage in the safe zone.
Mantis, you are not in the safe zone.
It's on free soul right now, Lady V.
I'm gonna vanish out in a second.
Jace, move
Mark
her. Move her back into the corner on the.
Party's coming in.
Not that corner. Inside. That's just,
Kill Farty. Farty.
Watch your mark.
Someone needs to relieve Jace soon.
Party's in.
Powers relieving. Farty.
Melee in on
Resist. Jesus Christ.
Someone needs to relieve. Get Mulgrain.
Well, I was gonna be next.
Wadman's
That Mogren coming back wiped us.
Yep.
Yeah, it did.
That was a taunt
Got that
resist with
extra mark.
trinket.
I was all the way at Blue Mew and I got a Mograine mark.
Yeah. Sorry. Farty died.
Did we have healers in place on Mulgrain?
It's a wipe.
That,
Wipe
like,
it up.
Felt really dirty.
It was just me healing you right there. I should have Nature Swiftness, but I didn't hit it fast enough.
It was good. It's a little longer that time. Yeah, healers, how are the rotations? Like, is that feeling adequate? Are you feeling like you're just barely able to do it? Do we need to get people out of the safe zone quicker?
We were fine except for the boss running into the middle of the room. A bunch of people ate ticks for that.
I don't know what happened exactly, but when Farty went down, I was the only healer standing there.
Yeah, I just saw a Torn there. I'm guessing that was you.
Yeah, that was me.
I know I died, so I
Yeah.
Mogreen, and I was trying to keep. I was leaving, and then I saw his health go down to like next to nothing, and I went back in with a swift bang and tried to get out of there, and I got out hit with the fourth mark and died.
That's probably what happened, because usually it's you and me healing.
Yeah, my bad.
Okay, so one thing I think is, like, are healers healing the raid?
Hardly. I mean,
Yeah,
I do when I'm in the
about
safe
the-
zone and have time, I do. But when I'm standing at the boss, generally I'm just healing the tank.
We're gonna do at least one more attempt, guys. Before we drop our ZG heart, I want to see a little bit more control in the rotations before we run and go for a buffed up attempt.
So I think healers should just forego healing the raid, because the raid should only be taking 3 marks after Thane, and you should be able to bandage that damage when you go back to your safe spot after 3 marks. So don't even bother healing DPS.
Well,
Just do
generally,
your
once Thane is down, there will be a healer in the safe zone almost at all times, so they can toss out some raid heals there even.
So
Just
don't even,
depends. Yeah, I mean, if they have excess mana, it's fine, but that's kind of a time for them to regen as well.
yeah, just bandage. And there should always be 2 healers in the safe zone, because that's how we're rotating it. You have 3, we're using the 4 spots, Lady B, Sir Zeliek, Lograin in the safe spot. So there should be 2 healers always in those areas, and there should just be 4 healers rotating at one point. So I think just forgo heal the DPS and just let them bandage in the middle when they're in the safe spot.
Okay, so just to make sure I'm doing things right, once as a healer, once Thane is down and I come off Lady Blame or whatever, I go to the safe zone for 1 mark, and then I go back to my healing rotation to Mograine and so on. Or is it 3
No,
marks? if I
3
stay
marks.
out? Okay.
Yeah, you'll still go on the same mark that you would go normally. Just treat where you would be at Thane, treat that as safe zone time instead.
Tanks?
Because if you start going early, then we'll have an odd number of healers going on the rotations, and you'll end up getting 4 marks eventually.
Sure. I might have been messing things up.
Well,
Tanks and healers should always be going on 3 marks, no matter what. It doesn't matter. Only people who should abandon the 3 marks are DPS when we kill Thane. We're not looking at the marks when they're going up. We're just looking at how many marks we're getting. So when we get 3 marks, you move out. But healers and tanks always stick to their own rotation.
In an emergency, like, 1 healer could go to Mograine early
Don't
because
confuse them.
Okay. Yeah, 3 marks all the time, always.
So like when I know that when you get to Thane, like the people who are at Thane when he dies, like you have marks messed up. But your DBM should tell you how many marks have gone out, so just divide, right?
If a healer dies, we're going to need to know that, and we're going to need to account for it, because things are going to go bad. I mean, things go bad when healers die.
I mean, to be honest, healers should never really die because they're just taking marks, right?
Okay, yes,
Taking any
healers shouldn't die. Healers should DPS, but people are going to die, and we're going to have to account for that. We can't just assume that we're going to do it perfect.
Okay.
Right?
Yep. That's right.
So, if a healer dies, just make sure you call it out so that we know to like account for you, especially on the Mograine. At the very least, we need to heal Mograine tank for you. Because otherwise,
Sounds
we're gonna one healer just can't heal that tank.
Was the threat good for you, Ismark, when you used Diamond Set?
Yeah, it looked better. Yeah, it was solid. I think I got up to 90 something percent, and being right in melee. I just backed off for a little bit. I didn't want to pull, so but we were able to easily get past the marks.
Also, I saw Skitchy and McPoyle leave early. Is there a reason for
I
that?
think
That was a
I left
timing
because
issue
I
on my
thought I
part.
had 3 marks.
I thought I had 3 marks too. That's why I got out, and then when I got over to Marty,
On Thane, we're Zerg and Thane. You're staying in until he dies. You're not leaving until he's dead. Only people who are leaving Thane early is Marion, Nurse, and Power. No one else. Everyone stays in and kills him.
All right, all right.
Which means you may need to GSPP on the way out if like a 5th mark's coming out.
Car, are you there, man?
Yeah, I'm running.
To run faster.
Run.
Someone get the whip out. Thanks, Dom.
Let's buff up and get this going again.
We're really close. We're getting really close. We're getting like over the hurdle of Mograine almost every time.
Is Moldan okay?
Yeah, I'm
There's
just
Moldan.
over here because I got to run to the opposite corner, so it's easier for me to drop totems here and run across.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I'm getting to Wadman almost too late. It feels like, and it's been close a couple times.
Ensure that you're not at the entrance and we pull.
Everyone's ready.
Everybody sneak in a little bit.
Be behind Ismark, but move up a little bit. Dom and Wadman.
Come to the threshold.
Of your pet McBoyle.
All right.
I'm still pulling Morgraine, right? To the right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Damn. Take it!
Smogging blow.
Okay. You're good, right?
Same place for Mocking Blow.
Ooh.
You're good now, right?
Just mark 1.
Yes.
Damn.
Watch the ignite.
I can't stop it.
Yep.
There's 2.
Shield walls up. Hold the ignite. Mages hold the ignite. It's okay.
You're in there. He's not gonna move.
Mark 3 just went out.
Okay, he's good on threat now.
Yep. Shield walls down. Burn it.
Marks out.
GSPP.
Party's out. Par's in, by the way.
Kill.
Mark 5 went out. Want to use battle reses on those guys?
Coming in.
No, they're not tanks.
Is Mark replacing Par?
Mark 8 just went out.
Party can't transition this one.
What is Mark?
Mark 9 went.
Sipix tanking Mograine.
Wild man needs a heal.
There's 11.
So Mary needs to
Don't
be
group up by Z.
Mary
Don't
needs
group.
to be replaced.
Party's got
Wadman's
Civic
coming.
after this third mark.
Mograine shield wall.
Max rank Zeliek if you can.
There's 12.
D-Jock, you might want to scoot back, man.
Party, you might need to go help people in the back. Just keep an eye on things.
Party's got Mograine.
I'll take Mograine after Farty.
Sorry, I mean,
DPS are going in on Mograine with Ismark, okay?
all right,
We're letting
Bismarck.
last mark go out, and then Ismark's going in.
Ooh, timing might be off. I still have 20 seconds.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Cooldowns. Go ahead.
Okay, is Power going in? Power's going in.
Yeah.
So let's go in now. Let's kill Mograine. Rotation looks good, guys. Just call out who you're replacing.
Ismark will leave Par on next mark.
Get out, third mark.
Wadman's coming.
Watching threat.
Ismark relieving Par.
She's replacing me.
Blue Mole's on the move. Gotta pull him back.
Sipic has it. Let Sipic kick it.
Mograine's in shield
Yeah,
wall.
he resist. I only had him.
No,
knocking
no,
blue.
no DPS on Lady B. Let him get in the corner.
Okay, Ismark, do you have GSPP up?
I'm going after the third mark.
Someone needs to replace Jace, and someone needs to replace Sipic. We need a tank on Jace, and we need a tank on.
Marion just took over for Jace.
I'm going to replace him.
Good.
Mark's out.
Someone needs to replace Ismark. Someone.
Party
Bandage
will
down.
after this.
Bandage down melee. We're going in at 15.
Go on Nurse.
Wadman's dead.
All right, where was Wadman on?
Can we get a battle race?
Zeliek.
Sipic already took over.
Nurse is
Wadman
down.
before.
Party's in.
Someone needs
Mograine.
to be replacing Marion now.
What I've got it. Power's
Burn
tanking.
Mograine. Burn Mograine, 7%.
I can relieve Par next.
Party's shield walling this.
Sipic.
Sipic's gonna relieve Marion.
Woolly's down.
Carrion's down.
Mograine's at 2%. We can get him
Mograine.
down. Okay, Mograine's down in a good spot.
Get back
Let's
in the
just
safe zone.
try to recover.
Power needs
Come in
relief
Par.
soon.
still
Come
have
in
4
Par.
tanks.
Zone bandage.
Still
Stay
have
zone
4
bandage.
tanks. We still have 4 tanks, so we should be able to have.
Ismark
rotation.
replacing Par on Lady B.
Can we battle res no more milk, please?
Is there an innervate for Sengi?
Jace will relieve skip.
Call out your rotations, guys.
Power can relieve Jace.
Watch your mark.
I got pot coming up.
Party will
Someone-
relieve Ismark.
Milk,
After
do you
this
have your
mark.
battle res?
Yeah. What do you want?
Can you get
Good smells.
Smoke?
Oh, no, though.
Gucci's got his battle res up too. If you want to bring
Can
me up, I can bring Smells up.
No, it's too late.
Okay.
28. Power's incoming.
Where do you need me to go?
Make sure that we have 2 healers on each one. So we have 3 healers on Zeliek right now.
Don't go too far, Power. I can't see you.
Healers, you guys can get closer to Zeliek, or
Watch there.
DPS can.
Sipic will
Puzzle,
relieve Guard.
puzzle run in.
Oh my god.
Par, you need
He's
me to
parrying
relieve you?
everything. Okay, are we stable?
Party needs to relieve on Lady B.
I can't.
Sipic is
Okay.
doing it.
Got
Sipic is doing it. Call out your
Coming in
relief.
Par,
Party
coming in
and
Par. Ismark relieving Par on Zeliek.
Jace gonna leave Skippic next on Lady B.
We gotta be careful with ignites on Zillick.
Yes.
Yeah, go on DPS. It's not
Just
a
lost Zardi and Attorney from Holy Wrath.
Yeah, casters need to be by the pillar. That's the platform. That range that he's got for the insta kill is 35 yards.
Fuck, I can't go relieve Ismark right now.
I do have a GSVP.
Pick up.
kill Jace.
Okay, Farty's going to go to relieve Bismarck now.
Going in forward to heal Farty.
Hurricane, get Lady B next.
Skipping with your Zilliac Nix.
Who's got Jace?
Power does.
Okay.
Incoming now.
Who's got Farty next?
Skipping does.
Okay, good. Keep it up, guys. Slow and steady.
Going to Farty.
Par on Lady B. Heal
Okay,
Par.
Lady B is field walled.
Guys, give me a chance to bandage before you heal.
No.
Ismark
Here.
will leave Par on next mark.
Your healer in the middle.
Oh,
Let
careful.
your spirit do some work.
Coming
Farty's
in
fine,
Par.
don't bother.
Jace can replace Skippick on the next mark.
Ismark replacing Par on Lady B. Resist.
Cool.
So who's replacing? Okay, good.
Farty
Jace,
will be after Ismark.
good. Bandage, guys. Use your bandages. Okay, we need to kill Lady B now. She's no more shield wall. Make sure she's in a good position. Don't kill her out of position.
Farty's in on Lady B.
Good there. Good.
Die, lady bitch.
First taunting Zeliek.
Okay, Lady B's dead. So it's all slow and steady. We don't need to kill her Zeliek too quick. Just make sure that we have a rotation going, and we're not gonna
Ismark to
lose
get
that.
Par next.
No
Yeah,
holy
chill, chill.
I'll
We
relieve
can
you
have
next mark.
we can have one melee DPS in. So Wada, you can DPS her Zeliek. Just make sure you're not.
I don't know about the chain, man.
No,
Oh,
no,
then-
no melee. No melee.
No melee. Ismark coming in to relieve.
Okay.
Farty will
Melee
be
dance
after
in the safe
Ismark.
zone.
And rage is
just as
100
a-
marks, right? We got plenty of time.
Just as a note, I got killed by a third bounce and it hit me for 1988. I was born.
Same.
Old men,
87.
old
We
women.
just dance.
Real
don't know
chill,
about
everyone.
Farty will
Real-
relieve after this mark.
Wasn't Canada founded in like 1988?
Guys,
Clear
just-
comms, man. Clear
Here
comms.
comes.
We're still in the fight, guys. This could still fuck up.
You guys are too close.
This is Holy Wrath
Stop
not in
getting
line
close
with it.
to me. I'm healing.
Skipping will relieve Farty on third mark.
No one should be that close.
You can be close to the boss. You cannot be close to each other.
Like Sengi and DJ, you need to spread out a little bit more to the left and right.
You're good, Sengi. That was my bad.
Range 10, guys.
Watch there. Watch
That
there.
was bad. That was bad. We lost a couple, but
Who's relieving Farty?
Skipping is.
Jace can relieve Skippick after. He's alive.
Do you have any DPS up?
Sipic's incoming.
yes, we're just waiting for marks to drop. Then we'll be in.
Okay.
Sipic's tanking.
Jace got next.
Melee
You guys
held
are fine. You
bandage.
got 9 seconds Holy Wrath. Don't worry, Farty's fine.
Happy out. We need another healer in.
Coming in.
So
No,
no
it's
one
there.
on the right wall. If you're a healer, you're no one on the right wall. The tank
Jace
can't
coming
get
in.
out correctly.
It's fine. There's a timer for Holy Wrath. Just pay attention.
It's coming out in 3.
Good.
Oh, shit.
2%?
Holy Wrath in 3.
2%.
Not the 2% call.
2%.
Yeah.
Talk like that.
Holy shit!
Good job,
I
guys.
Shaman tanked the shit out of this floor. I just want to point
It
that
still
out.
counts.
We did it.
Crowd the
Link
chest.
the loot. Link the loot.
chest.
No, I definitely got another Lady B hit.
All right, we got boom, boom,
Like that shit.
boom.
So the one thing that I think was
I'm not a party leader.
We got Splinter, right?
I'll just put it in raid. Sorry for the delay. There. Boom.
Ooh. Is that bow good?
So, Shaman, Moxie,
Uh,
and Hunter.
Hunter weapon.
Is it really? I didn't think they liked that.
I think it's
Oh
better.
no, it's just
I think
maybe.
it's I think it's good for Natalia though. I think it's better than Rockaway. But I think what we did really good is the tank transition and tank calling out who's relieving who.
Please
the
still
healing
clear
as
comms,
well.
guys.
The healing rotation was really good.
I'd say the only thing I saw was just control on Lady B a little bit at the end there. I ended up taking an extra mark that I didn't need twice, so.
Now's the
I
time to celebrate.
got hurt, but
So
now's the time to go celebrate on a tropical island where we get a nice little buff and a tropical breeze.
I think
No,
we
we're
should see the
gonna do a
sapphire
couple.
first.
We're gonna do
Since we have no buffs at all.
Well, we got the tropical island coming soon.
All right, should I start talking about Saffron? Or do you guys want to do loot for a second?
Mantis, you should grab the runes before you teleport.
Yeah, I am. I was just doing my sweep.
all right. Soul
Right.
strength to Nat. Okay, let me record all this.
Right, Natalia, that's than Rockdalai, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah, Nat, you want that, right? Just say you want that, and we'll.
Yeah, I do.
Sweet.
Okay.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. You didn't say anything, so let's pass it on next.
Can I get summoned out of Naxx real quick so I don't have to summon 2 Naxx later?
Yeah, that's probably
no.
what to do.
Also up over the legs.
Don't drop yet. Don't drop yet. Let us first.
Does anyone want to point out anything they did differently that time than all the other times that
I think some
helped?
people lived. Yeah.
I died, and I kept
Followed
floor
the
down.
rotation.
I Shaman tanked.
I think that just the tank rotation was a lot better.
No, it was the heals too, because there was
Yeah,
the
and-
right amount of heals healing the tanks at all times, unlike the other times, you know. So I think healers and tanks just did better in general.
And we
That
just
was the
in
one thing
general
I
just did.
noticed.
I know I personally wasn't doing shit properly until that last run. Well, at least after Thane was dead.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
what I
mean?
did.
It was-
I think one thing that worked really well for me being a warlock is I could run to the bosses, toss up dots, and then, not take as many marks and then rotate out. So I was just kind of when we were on Mograine, I would toss dots, get 3 marks Mograine, and then go to the other bosses and dot those up as well. Go back to Mograine.
That might
Guys,
be
we
a
did
good
that with
thing.
Outworld buffs. That was great.
It really helped to have the swiftness of Zanza on that attempt to do that, though, being able to kind of run between bosses.
There's another person out here.
Congrats to No More Milk on the tunic.
We.
And
So guess
congrats.
what?
Rats, dude.
Oh, what was that? Who's mark?
I say that was what, 4 attempts? Not bad.
Yep. I think so.
What really sealed the deal is that we did it with no world buffs.
Yeah.
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 Don't many guilds do it.
All right. So because we can teleport back to here, I think we should camp and just talk about our Saphiron attempt. We'll save whatever buffs we have.
Can I get a clicker out
24
there?
minutes on Flask.
I think we should find a link to the fight and put it on Discord so we can all look at it together.
Do we
Yep.
want to do the RP really quick? So.
It's a diagram of the room.
We don't want to do the RP. Hold on. RP is great. It lets us get super into position before the pull.
Oh, that's right. I forgot all about that.
Speaking of which, I think if we all zone out, like let's say we wipe and we go get buffs and come back, the animation will reset, so we'll be like right where
No,
we are now.
she'll just
No?
stand there.
Okay, I thought that's what happened. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, it's
Be
okay to
crazy.
camp and save your buffs, though. You can log out, save buffs. We'll be talking about.
Okay, crazy. We can summon you now.
if you need your
D summons for invite.
if you need any frost resist, or if you need to grab your frost protection potions, now's the time as well. We can get summons on you. But we're gonna give this a good go. We don't have our world buffs, but we want to get several attempts at SAF just to see the fight, to feel it out, to understand, do we need, crafting more frost resist pieces for certain people? How much damage are people taking? We just need to see the fight and account for basically what we want to do. And this fight apparently is incredibly hard without like full consumes and world buffs. It's just, I think basically there's the soft enrage, if you will, where healers are running out of mana over time. So more frost resistance will, of course, help and make this fight easier. Kind of like Basidius. If you have people in with a lot of frost, a lot of nature resist on that fight, it makes it pretty easy. Is this basically a gear check?
So we're not gonna watch a video together. Power just
No movie night.
Power will post the pictures that we have in officers chat that we'll use as reference.
There's like 3 mechanics. Should I go for it right now?
Go.
All right, so it's a 2-phase fight, and we rotate between the 2 phases. It's like something like 75 seconds, 30 seconds, or something like that. Phase 1, there's like 3 mechanics. The boss cleaves. He's a normal dragon. He cleaves and he tail swipes. He does not have a breath. So you're either ranged and you're far to the side, or you're melee and you're right up on the side. He also does a life drain that is a curse. Decursing is very important. The life drain ticks for like 2k or something. It's a lethal amount of damage combined with all the raid damage going out. And the third mechanic... Is there even a third mechanic?
Ice blocks.
Ice blocks.
Yeah, phase 1. Phase 1 is literally just healing through the frost aura and standing in the right place and decursing, right?
Blizzards go around.
Blizzards, thank you, Wooly. There's also blizzards. Stay out of the fucking blizzard. It's a weird blizzard. It moves slowly and smartly, allegedly, or something. Just watch out for it. And if you see one, step away from it. That's phase 1. Phase 2, boss flies up into the air, shoots frost bolts at 5 of us. The frost bolt does AoE damage to us, so staying 10 yards spread from each other is important. But he also turns you into an ice block. You need to use that ice block to line of sight the raid killing ability that he follows up the 5 ice bolts with. So you stay spread, but like on one half of the room. You wait for like 4 or 5 of the ice bolts to go out, and then you get the fuck behind the ice block relative to the middle of the room. And that's it.
You wait for 4. Definitely don't move closer to other people until the 4, and then you can kind of start inching. If you're far away, you can kind of start inching towards the right direction, but don't get in range because you'll get people killed.
Exactly.
And then after that 5th one goes out, there's like 5 seconds before the big frost blast, so you have time to run decently far.
Yeah. So you hold, yeah, exactly what Wooly just said. Wait until, if you're way far away, you can start inching, but you really don't want to group up with people until the 5th frostbolt has gone out. Other than that, the actual most like debilitating part of this whole fight is the constant frost damage. Everyone will be taking a tick for like 600 resistible frost damage every 2 seconds, I believe. And so healers, this is your biggest fight. Ismark is going to get slapped, so we still need dedicated heals on him. But then we need just big fucking heals going out the whole time. So we've got some pretty explicit healing assignments, I believe. I don't know if you want to type those out, Smouse, or if you read the officer chat, but I don't know where we landed on those specifically. I'll let you clarify those.
Just go ahead and say what you want to say.
All right. We're gonna have 4 shaman each. We have like 5 resto shaman, so we're gonna have 1 shaman on groups 1, or 1 each on the melee groups. Groups 1, 2, 3, and 4 will each have a dedicated resto shaman. Our 5th resto shaman will be on Ismark. We've got 5 healing priests. So groups 5, 6, 7, and 8 will each get a dedicated priest to heal them. And then we'll have our 5th dedicated holy priest healing Ismark. So anybody, and and Milk will be keeping Hots on Ismark and the raid the whole time. Or like, you know, that's the broad plan. One Shaman per group on the melee groups, one Priest per group on the range groups. Druids spot healing, decursing. Mages are going to help with decurses. But that's the plan. And then there's positioning diagrams that we're going to use between the two phases in Naxx strat chat. I like to call. Go ahead.
Invite on Ismark to main raid.
Yeah.
Emily hopping.
I like to call it the butterfly position because we're kind of like two wings of a butterfly.
Grape, drop grunt, and then get invited to main raid.
All that planning. That was the best name you could come up with, Bar.
Yeah.
The butterflies.
Grape's ready for an invite.
Oh, okay. Grape drink needs invite. Okay, gotcha.
All right, so key points when we're
I
spreading.
don't have assist.
Key points when we're spreading. We are having the inner circle for the melee, the middle.
Wait, how's Bigglesworth still alive?
Oh, I've got something for this actually, Dom.
Power Mantis Mouse, can you invite Grape Drink to the raid?
Oh,
You have
Rasta,
I'm just logging back in.
Rasta, do you need a summon?
Yeah, I
Sure.
just realized that.
Grape Drink's in a group.
Yeah, a
I
couple
invited
guys
him. He's
need to
in.
Go back to
Power, you have a
resist.
main raid lead. If you can make me assist.
Can
Thank you.
Farty, Ismar, Crazy, or Mantis log over to Click, please?
Farty's on his way.
Okay, perfect. Rasta, are you out of the main raid group?
I am now, yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing right now?
Dom, please invite Rasta to our summoning group.
Do you want me to get the cash or just go there?
Bar, have you already adjusted groups for this? I can
Just-
create the new one.
Just get your. Do you have Juju's
Not-
on you?
Yeah, I have them on me.
Oh, do you have your cash?
No, I'm flying to Winter Spring because I didn't know.
Oh, okay. So we should.
I'll be there in like a minute, but I don't know if you want to wait.
Yeah, I mean, just hold on to your summon.
Okay.
I think they still want a taco.
We
So-
always want to talk.
So a couple things for this. Smouse actually has a lot of pieces of frost resistance gear. So if you're a healer with less than 75, we have like green rings of frost resist. If you are just a DPS with less than 100, then we have a plate chest. I think we have a cloth chest. I think we have mail bracers, and we have rings as well to boost that up. So it's ideal that you have closer to 200 resistances. Casters are a bit of a well, specifically, I guess, mages for DPS and maybe hunters as well. It's a very mana-intense fight, so those casters actually have to keep their mana up so they don't as much. At least that's what I've read from strategy. But the more frost resist you have, the easier it is on healers, the longer we can go in the fight. That's kind of the key mechanic here. Melee and stuff who don't have mana can actually run higher, like 200 to 250. Unbuffed. So
same goes for healers. Don't overdo the frost resistance. You want to have
Yep.
mana and plus healing for this fight.
Yeah, exactly. Good point. Yep, and the throughput from plus healing as well. Yep, and the regen. Yep, everything. Yep, good point. Milk.
Like max out at like very max. Don't get more than like 150. Get less than that if you can. A little bit less.
Yeah, I think we're targeting around 75 to 100 for our healers.
75 to 110 is perfect.
Yep. So I think
Alrighty.
Epi said Epi has a 50 something, so we'll get Epi a green ring of frost resist. If anybody else has some, just mention it.
Are there still summoners outside?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We have one more clicker though.
Plugging in on Char.
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna hearth, and that way I can get my other ring. It has like 6 frost resist on it.
Who are we missing? We've only have
Rasta.
Rasta? Okay.
Summoning him now.
Grape, do you have that on you right now?
It's in Thunder Bluff.
Oh. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'll get it on this character, or I'll just mail it to G Bank or something, or just bring it next week.
Any questions?
I'm gonna save buffs on Mox. I'll hop on the guild bank in case people need frost resist. You can just type in guild and we'll get it sorted. I want to make sure that we have a good amount of frost resist for the first attempt and make use of the supplies we have in the guild bank.
Anybody need summon anymore? Because I'm gonna log over.
So go ahead and give one ring, Mouse. Just kind of mark it that Epi is going to receive whatever the highest frost resist ring is.
Yep. Did it.
You can either type in Discord if you don't have an alt, or hop on an alt chat in guild. Either way, just
Thank you for summons.
chat in like the Naxx strategy chat if you think you need additional frost resistance. But again, go ahead, Attorney.
Does anyone else need a summon? Anyone else need like shit from their bank?
Epi will need one in like 2 seconds.
Okay.
Rustin
are you
needs
still in
invite
the
to
main
main group.
He's already in.
I'm good.
Okay.
Epi,
I'm
are
already
you
in
in the
order
main
mark.
group?
Yes.
Drop group.
Yes, chef. Drop.
Great. Have we made a decision about like Skitchy and Mantis? Moldon's resto right now, right?
We want 14 to 16 healers, so we're gonna have everybody running healing. With Mantis, we have 12 healers, right? Is that what we're? And then 13 with Crazy Shaman, 14 with
13 Shaman, yeah, 14 total.
Yeah, so I mean that's still low end, so we definitely need Skitchy healing.
Got it, Skitchy?
Yep, I got my shit here.
For progress, people suggest 14 to 16, and that's where we're at right now. The advantage we have is we've had time to craft, a lot of frost resist gear, so hopefully this goes well. But we'll see once we get in there, I guess.
I've seen a lot of guilds do like a chart where they assign everyone a number, and then where to stand for SAF. Do we have one of those? Because I don't see it in Discord.
No, we're just gonna have
by groups.
It's essentially the strict positioning is it's by groups, and the idea is that groups 1, 2, 3, and 4 will be a little deeper into the room, and groups 5, 6. I mean, not even like we just need melee. So we want everybody to be in the east half of the room always. We want odds left, evens right, and then once we're in phase 2, we can just have range spread a little bit more towards the entrance, like where the boss's cleave zone usually is. Not quite that close, but that direction. And then melee can just kind of like back up into the area right behind them. And just like, we don't need to get granular enough. We don't need to get that granular for it. Just take a look at what's in Discord now, and I think your melee or your range designation will carry you to a good position.
So we're gonna have to set up the groups, right? Because I saw like there were 4 or 5 mages in one group, so we'll have to work on the groups, and then maybe we can say. So I guess it depends on the group comp, but maybe the lower the number is, the deeper you go into the room. So like 1s go further, 1 and 2 goes further on odds left, evens right. 1 and 2 goes the furthest. 3 and 4 is a little bit closer to the entrance. 5 and 6 a little bit closer, and then 7 and 8 a little bit closer.
If you guys have the Olivier Cthulhu mod, it still works. You just type /Cthulhu.
Yeah, and then just want to spread out a little bit for blizzard so that multiple people don't get caught with blizzards, but you can be fairly close. Yeah. Now, what I've seen for phase 2, when it's flying in the air and dropping frost bolts, that's where you really want to spread out because it's a 10-yard range. So that's a /10. That's where that comes in. And also basically keep an eye on where these frost bolts are landing. Around the 3rd frost bolt is when you should kind of look and see, okay, that's where I'll probably need to run pretty soon to get behind a frost block. And then, by the 4th, you should be moving. And then by the 5th, you should be pretty close to your destination. And you'll see below the boss a little orb that's dropping. And once that hits the ground, that's when it goes out. So you want to kind of group up. By 4, you should be pretty close to the ice block that you should be behind. And
but
then the 5th
not within 10 yards.
Yeah, but you literally just walk up onto the platform that's above in the center.
Guys, it's right up here.
If you guys start grouping up at 4, we're going to have issues.
Right. Yeah. So it's
like
you
inch forward. Try to get yourself in a good spot, but don't get too close to people.
Yeah, don't all be bunched up on the 4th where the 5th one just hits everybody. That would be a lot of damage. It's just at 4, you should already know kind of where you need to be heading, and then by 5, you should be moving and heading to that location.
I put the starting map up on After Dark chat if anybody wants to look at it.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put the second phase one up right now.
Yeah, so that's the idea. Well, yeah, I mean 7 and 8 would get cleaved in that position, so you can kind of just rotate 5, 6, 7, and 8 a little bit more towards the north and the south.
Yeah, the cleave is pretty, from what I remember, is pretty a large radius. So yeah, I think 7 and 8 would need to be a little bit further away from the front of the boss, rotating around a little bit deeper.
Mouse, do you like those healing assignments that I posted?
That's perfect, man. That's great.
All right, so everyone can heal the group her shit.
You don't talk like that.
Everyone can heal the group they're in. So like Smouse, Vil, Epi, DJ, you're in charge of the group you're in. Moldon, Crazy, Gar, you're in charge of the group you're in. Wooly, you're healing group 1.
Group 1 is pretty spread out.
It's a little weird, actually. All right, you're healing group. I mean, how should I adjust this?
Assign a certain number of shamans to just heal melee instead of, you know, like you can target people in your group, but realistically you're healing melee, right? And then the people that don't have chain heal should mostly focus on the people that aren't close enough to be chain healed, so the ranged.
Aren't we putting the group
Except for tank healers, obviously.
Odds left, evens right. Then
yeah.
Your shaman in your group will be healing the people, the melee on the left, and Moldan and Mykar will be healing the melee on the right.
Yeah, that's better. I put Wooly in a odd group, so he can just be healing the melee on the left.
Okay.
Does every healer know what they're healing?
No, who's sketchy healing?
You're sketching. I don't know. Milk, do you know how he can most effectively get it out?
Rejuve.
Yeah, he's just gonna be spamming rejuve, pretty much. Like I'd use rank, I don't know, 4. It's the only one you're gonna
Is
have mana
he going
for.
to get totally overwritten though? Should he be doing
That's why we
healing
need to assign
touch?
him a group, 1 or 2 groups to just rejuve. So
Yeah.
obviously
My
not the group
assignments.
I'm in or the group that so anybody's in. Just need to figure out which groups. I didn't know how the groups are gonna be set up, but
Yeah, my spiel was more of a framework than of specific assignments, but so yeah, just if you want to add on to that.
So, where's the exact chart that you're referring to, other than the one in Naxx strategy? Do we have it set up?
That's it. Like, I mean, we can do.
It's gonna be odds left, evens right. And then,
okay.
So you're pretty much gonna be able to heal anyone in the same, 4 groups that you're in, either odds.
All right. So sketchy. Just try to keep hots up on. Let's say group 5. At least. And then I'm gonna be doing group 7 and probably group 1. And group 3, but I'd do 5 and 3. It's gonna be hard though, because my plus healing is just gonna override you, but just focus on group 5.
All right.
Do you have mana pot, Sketch?
And rejuve.
Actually, I
one.
switched Sketchy with Epi because of reasons. So is it okay for him to heal 6? Is that equivalent?
That's fine.
Okay, Mantis, can you snapshot this? It looks pretty good.
So anybody stay away from rejuving group 6. Let Skitchy handle that. And then Skitchy, you can kind of watch yourself and then try to focus tanks too if you can, if you don't see any
Group
hots on them.
6 or group 5?
You're group 6 now. They switched you to
Okay.
even side.
Okay.
And wait, I'm gonna move.
Basically,
I'm
focus group 6 and then do the best you can. Whoever you see's low, throw a hot.
I made one more change. That looks good. We have like 6. We have 60 cursors per side.
You can somehow get into a BWL and get that T2 chest, your heals per second will shoot up.
Do we want to save this as a temporary SAF group? Just to make sure we get our
done.
Cool. Because we might tweak it a lot, but it might be good to save a couple of.
So Zardi and Sengi are on Ismark, and also Mantis. That sound good?
Put out some markers.
And also, you know, people are rolling hots on Ismark. Milk will keep rejuve on Ismark, and so we'll keep regrowth.
No, I won't cast regrowth on Ismark, so you got it.
Okay.
So put out some markers. Moxie's purple. Attorney is circle?
Don't burn through your mana using it. Just do it whenever you feel it's necessary, because this is a long fight, and I would
Right
focus
on.
on maybe like rank 4 rejuve if your mana pool.
Damage is constant. There's no spikes of damage. It's just
No, there's no spikes. It's just
long
long. You need a
term.
lot of
Well,
mana.
there's
Check out
spikes
Ismark.
on.
Heal Ismark.
Yeah,
please.
I'd say spike.
So
Let's
if we're
get some
looking,
attempts in.
if we're looking at Wadman's graphic, I just want to point out that he has odds right, evens left, which is opposite of what we said. So maybe swap the 6, the 5, the 7, and the 8. Right, odds left, evens right from our perspective.
Yeah.
It should be noted that the people in the ice blocks will take damage when it hits them, but they don't take damage while they're in the ice block. So if you just throw hots on them, then that's an efficient way of getting them back up. They just need to be healed within that 10
I don't think you
second
can
window.
resist the frostbolt either. I think it's just a flat damage.
Are they even targetable when they're frostbolted in the block?
Can't be healed in the block either.
Yeah, they have to survive it by absorbing the frost damage. That's why it's good to have a frost pot ready for that phase, in case you get
Pre-pot your frost.
So when he goes up to air phase, you're popping a GFPP, and then make sure one last thing is if when you're spread out, no one should be on the snow, any snow. Okay, you want to be on the ground. Okay, because the snow has a weird terrain thing, and if people go behind you while you're on the snow, they'll still get frostbombed.
Yeah,
so make sure that you're a little bit in front of the snow too, to allow people to be. Because if you're not on the snow, but they're stacking on the snow, they'll still get hit. All right.
No problem.
All right. Last minute. Everybody should log in, buff up. Last minute questions. Why do I have Amp Magic up? It's really worth it.
Yes, it's
Okay.
not magic. The aura does not do magical damage for purposes of amp magic.
So it's just basic extra healing.
Yeah, it's spaghetti code is what it is.
Yep.
Wadman, can I grab a Juju Chill?
Yeah, odds left, evens right. If you're looking at Wadsman's graphic, instead of the 6, put the 5 there. Instead of the 8, put the 7. So just, and then everything looks good. And then 7 needs to rotate up a little bit more. 5 needs to rotate around just a little bit more, just so you're not getting cleaved by the boss in the front.
Odds left, evens right, right?
Did we want an imp for Ismark?
I put Shadow there for the option.
Okay, so if that's what we need, then we can do that.
Got Titans for 50 minutes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah, if you can do imp Shadow, that'd be great.
Ready for a pull timer.
Phillips is here. Is Phillips here?
Yeah, I'm
What side goes? What's odds and evens? What's side?
Odds left, evens right.
Okay.
Yeah, odds are following Star, which is me, and left. Evens is following Moxie, which is purple.
Waiting on Grape, waiting on Free Soul, waiting on Moxie.
Get somebody help. Somebody need a heal spell.
You know how far in the room you pull from?
No, there's an animation first.
So you just move right up to that green circle, Ismark.
Right. I'm just saying, like, I guess
Oh,
at what point the
I
room?
got your answer. Pretty much where the snow ends, like a couple feet after that, the animation will start, or she will pull if she's already animated.
Okay.
Thanks.
Free Soul.
Free Soul roll ups. You guys good?
Free Soul, wake up.
You're AFK for the check.
Oh my god.
Let's just go with them. Let's go.
All right, give us a pull timer.
We probably should have taken
Frost
a break.
resist on.
but We'll take a break after this, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, now it's on our first attempt. We get this little grace period, so just move into the right position.
Come on, shot easy. Easy one shot.
Without world buffs.
Don't
Stop your totem.
Don't do anything dumb, like pull
You can
threat.
drink after your totems too.
Big brain play.
Free Souls too.
Epi, you can group up more.
What the fuck?
It's ground
Why-
face, dude.
What's
Oh my
wrong,
God,
Epi?
You switched me to 7. Now I get it. Now I get it. Not that I'm healing.
The curse.
Get out of the
That
blizzard.
guy.
All right.
Epi, what the fuck?
It's all right, guys. We're just seeing it. We're seeing it for the first time. Just keep it together.
Air phase
Here we
spread
go.
out. Air phase spread out.
Just a little bit. Range
Use
10,
the front
get
of the room
grouped.
as well. You can use the front of the room. You
How
guys
many
are
ice bolts is
far
that?
in the-
Power's an ice block. All right, go, 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 go. Find a
Go.
block, get behind it.
People are going to need to be topped off before icebox go out, or they could die from the block, and then you have less to hide behind.
Back down.
Mantis is down. Ismark's gonna need bigger heals.
Holy fuck, there's so much damage. You guys are so much.
Move from blizzard.
Somebody might want to be calling out curses too. That should hurt.
Life drain in 4 seconds.
Life drain's out. It's on his mark. Decursing. Decurse his
Air
mark.
phase. Air phase in 5.
We need somebody assigned to decurse his mark.
Use that GSPP. Or FPP.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, it's too many down.
Spread
Too
out,
many down.
guys. Spread out.
2.
So if you die to the frostbolt, you
3.
don't make a.
Nope.
Yes, that's correct.
4.
Smash the block.
5. Frostbolt's coming down.
Run,
Get
run,
on the
run.
block. It's about to hit. What?
You can banish it.
Oh, just got there.
I'm gonna tank in reverse direction.
All right.
Good call. Good call.
You got this. I believe in you.
One thing I'm seeing is we're spreading out too close to KT's entrance. We need to be spreading towards the actual where we enter from.
Yeah, we rotate around a little far.
A half
Yep.
circle. You only have half the room.
We should never be in the west half of the room. That's the plan.
I think the ranged on either side can be a little bit more grouped up so that they can
Chain
get
heals.
chain healed.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, let's go
You know,
ahead and
'cause
do our.
there's no like other than blizzards and stuff. There's no reason we can't just be stacked.
Let's run back, camp at the entrance, and do our 5-minute break. And and then we'll come back and we'll give it another shot just to see the mechanics. We're just going to kind of run through this. Honestly, the mechanics are simple. They just hit hard as hell. That's what I'm seeing. But does anybody have any additional comments? I think it was a good comment about grouping up for the ranged a little bit for chain heals.
Speaking of the mechanics hurting, like that curse is like you have to be on that shit. Like I was on global cooldown when I got cursed, and before the global cooldown even came up, it was already activated, and it heals Saffron, so that just makes the fight even longer, and more damage goes out. So that curse is like,
yeah, aren't the mages just essentially just spamming decurse almost the whole fight?
No, it's
mages
it only
and
goes.
druids should be cursing.
Hey, did we put down a repair bot? Or
But it's not the entire fight. There's a timer for life train. We just have to work on making sure that we're positioned well. That one of the last life trains, nobody was near Ismark, because I think I was the only one still alive, and I had to blink through a blizzard to get to him.
Okay, so I guess what we definitely want to have, especially for the tank, is maybe a chain of dispellers. So like, if Attorney was the guy who's supposed to dispel his mark, but Attorney dies, who's going to pick it up? Already have that pre-prepped. Yeah.
One thing that I did that I shouldn't have done, and I'm pointing it out because I don't know if other people did it. When phase 2 happens, healers need to make sure that they keep healing. I was paying too much attention on who got ice blocked.
Yeah. So we'll try to give you a bit of a grace by all using the Greater Frost Protection Potion at that time. But yes, the damage still comes up.
So we'll just have all 5 mages just spam decurses when decurses come up.
Hey, do we have a repair bot ready to drop? I still have another attempt at least, but
I have a repair bot. I'll drop it when we get back.
When we get back, yeah, it would be good. Yeah.
I'll drop
yeah,
mine.
I just wanted
got
to check
some
and
from the
see
guild
if I
bank
had
that I can
to
drop.
try and run out.
I still have like 3.
No, it's like we always say, we're kind of a see it first guild, so.
Well, I'm gonna say most guilds are, honestly. No matter how many times you watch a video until you're in there and doing it, it's kind of hard to understand what's going on.
For me personally, the videos don't do it for me, so.
Yep.
Like, I could just read about the abilities a little bit, have a base idea, and then playing through it and knowing what's there is better. At least that's how I used to roll as DPS, so.
We have a summoning group outside.
I'll switch over.
Also for healers, I'd prio mana pot over Greater Frost Protection.
Yep.
Yeah, that's something I realized in there because I was starting to get low on mana. And I'm
You
like,
will
well,
run
do
out
you
of
have
mana
TP
if you're
or
not
red?
popping mana pots instead of the frost protection.
Yeah, healers will mana.
I wasn't paying attention and I heard pop Frost Protection. I popped it and I was like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
I think
It's okay. Only one person died to frostbolts, and it was me.
Farty brought up a good
Like,
point about
the amount.
decurses. I think that druids aren't going to be able to get many decurses out because they have to be putting up pots on everyone because there's just so much damage. The downtime of spamming that would really hurt.
Yeah, I think it's more of a mage, prio, but I think it's good to have druids help out if they can, just because it's such a healing buff to Saf and damage to a person. Like preventing that is better than throwing another rejuve right in that global cooldown. It's going to be a lot of damage.
I stopped potting and I was decursing as much
I
as
think
I could.
I think it's worth it just to prio the decurse for both classes. I mean, I would like to see mages equal to or above druids and decurse ideally, but I think druids need to do it as well to make
I
sure
would
it gets
agree,
done.
because the more she heals, the more raid damage goes out. So decurse prevents raid damage.
And healing. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, most of the parses I saw, they had like all of the decurses or mages, and I think there's maybe like 3 druid decurses total.
Yep. Yep. So just kind of look for people on your side, mages, and try to be kind of in, I guess, central areas to help. We should be kind of spread around our healers, ideally. Group 6 and Group 5 and 6 can run a little deeper into the room, and then Group 7 and 8 can be closer to the front of the boss, and that's how we'll group up in 2 clumps. So if we're looking at what Wadman posted in After Dark chat, then you just inverse the numbers. So 5 should be on the bottom, 7 should be on the bottom, because it should be odds left, evens right. But you know, Group 5 should rotate a little bit inward, maybe to the midpoint of the boss. Group 7 should be on the front right half. Mark.
Last call for summons before we switch.
You know it's a healing intensive fight when Rejuve doesn't overheal that much.
Yeah, your overheal will be like maybe 15% even with spamming, max.
Your overhealing was like nothing. 7k out of 90k, like less than 10%.
Yeah, it's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
So like let's make sure that we're pumping heals out in the beginning of the fight, because we wanna get through the fight as much as possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay,
start
if
with
we-
max rank just in the beginning and then teeter
so
off.
it's okay if we lose, like, you're out of mana if we get to like 30%, but then we'll know how it feels and stuff. So we get a feeling. So don't try and downrank too much. Just top everybody off.
All right, I'm back.
This is the real hard pull though, when she's already engaged.
Do we think that there's a lot of value in the imp in Group 1? If there is, then that's fine. I mean, do we need the extra hit points?
If I have flask, it didn't seem necessary. Like I was taking damage, but it wasn't in such bursts that.
Yeah, you weren't too spiky.
Okay, because I know Shadow would really like to be able to sack a Void Walker and get that extra healing throughout the fight.
Yeah, I think that's probably worth more.
Okay.
Oh
okay.
yeah.
Do we want to swap Shadow into a different group then, so somebody else can benefit from, I don't know, totems or whatever's in Group 1 True Shot Aura? I don't know.
All of the melee and physical DPS have a
Yep.
shaman, so you could switch him with Mantis. What did you say that Shadow wanted to gain?
Sack a Void for health per 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have him do that.
Have
So
her. Then if you want to,
let's not put Mantis in there. Let's put Smos in there. Or
you mean Sengi?
Yeah, it would be Sengi if anyone.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So Sengi will go Group 1, and Shadow will move to Group 7, right? All right, I'll make that change. Cool. All right, if we want to save this as the...
Alright, buff up, guys. Buff up. Buff up. I'll throw down a repair bot. Right in the back. Just in the back. Got a skull on it.
12 gold.
14 gold.
Whoa, I beat you. 14.
All right, everybody log on. Everybody repair skull in the back. We are at Sapphire and Pool area, so come through the blue.
Mages start at magic.
Avil, are you here?
All
Sweet.
mages.
How much gold do you need, free soul?
Free soul, just yeah. How much do you need? 10?
Free soul.
Can't believe the
He's
richest
back?
guy in here.
That's
Begging
good.
for change.
Free soul's rich.
I know.
Because he's always begging for change.
Free Soul, how much gold do you have?
You don't have to answer that. I'm returning.
Can I
You
see
don't
your
have to
tax
answer
return?
that. Nope.
Alright, use consumes, guys. We're gonna go for another attempt. We just want to see as far into the fight. Consumes help.
Pulling in 50 seconds.
Drink up,
We need to
attorney.
Buff a whole shitload here.
Oh.
You do not need Shadow Brock, guys.
Here we go.
Yeah, why we?
Life
Is
Shadow
the
damage
curse
drain
not
by
Shadow? Yeah, it's Shadow.
It is
Yeah,
Shadow.
but you can't resist it.
It
That's the
does.
point.
It does help.
It does help.
Does it? The damage.
Decrease, yeah.
It will. You can resist, yeah.
Thought it was
Say it
totally
with
Well, I
me,
mean, even
everyone.
if you don't resist it, it's still going to soak some of the damage from the curse.
Yeah, they're talking about Shadow Protection prayer.
Oh, the prayer.
Resist, yeah. The thing about dots is you can resist it. It's just a very low chance. Like even with Vasidius, you can resist the dot, but it's like very low because you have a chance to actually fully resist the curse as well.
We going on this bull?
No,
I guess I should log in.
We are
Ismark,
doing
I'm in.
some buffs. Give it here. Hold on.
Yeah, Razorhide. Just 10 minutes.
All
Can we
right.
get
Are we good on buffs?
Yeah, can we get a buff check? I think we're good. We are good.
Yeah, buffs are clear.
Who
Alright.
had square? I accidentally overrode that.
Odds left, evens right.
I don't know.
Epi, you're in group 7.
It doesn't matter. People should know where they're going. Let's stack
It
up.
says-
Let's stack up more.
Hug the like the outer wall as we go in because you don't want to get cleaved. Ready for a pull timer, Ismark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jesus.
That is far.
Watch for the cleaves.
Okay, we're using this area. No. So we're using the sides. And we're just gonna do it here, and then when she goes into air phase, she'll go
Life
back
drains.
to the center.
Life drains. Life drains.
Is Mark
Heal his
slow?
mark.
Watch the lizards coming in.
Range usage. Okay, good.
Air phase. Use your GS.
Let's spread out. Spread out. Spread out. Use the entrance side.
Spread towards the entrance.
There's one.
First.
2.
Second. 3.
3.
4.
More. Okay, get to a nice block.
The whole entrance is clear.
Oh my god, 8%.
Getting a little close, aren't you, Rasta?
Stack
Left
up
drains.
back on
Left drains.
star, guys. Range, stack up back on star, guys.
Life drain in 4 seconds.
Curb, you're careful of the lizard.
Life drain in 1 second. Does he cast life drain while he's in the air?
No.
I don't think so.
Air phase.
Spread out, guys. Spread out. Spread out. Use the entrance. Don't go too far west, guys. Like X and circle, you're too far west.
So much room towards the entrance.
Yeah, look at all this room over here.
You don't have to be max range. Like you can be
That's
close.
2.
Everybody on the side that got the ice bolt died.
died.
Yeah, so see what happened there? The people who got ice blocked didn't have enough health to survive it, so we didn't have as many ice blocks.
Yep.
Okay, everyone who's dead just walk back.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, we're
Cool. Alright. Run it back.
The
Thoughts?
one thing is on the right hand side, you guys are too spread out during the ground phase. On the left side, it's good because all the chain heals are hitting all the range.
Yeah,
at
once
the
we
same
grouped
time.
up right there, Dom, the healing was so much easier.
Yeah. So on the
But-
right hand side, just stack a lot more, and then during air phase, when air phase happens, just have people don't go too far west because we should all be meeting in like near the entrance area, so that like if Ismark gets ice blocked like that, then he can just stay there, right?
Yeah,
And
it
we
should
can
be.
use him as a block, right? So spread out more to the east, not west. Don't go west. Go east.
Yeah,
So-
we just
so
need to be
much
closer to
room.
the entrance. Yeah, closer to the entrance. More. We want to get more ice blocks on that kind of.
All ranged,
corner of the room.
all ranged can rotate a bit towards the entrance, and then melee can back up into the west, the north, and the south of the room. That was what I'd envisioned.
Yeah, the only thing that's gonna fuck us up in the phase 1 is if a blizzard drops on, when we're all clumped, but I think it's really easy to avoid, so we should be fine. That's the only time we're gonna have to scatter.
Yeah, it can pretty much two-shot people, so you have to be moving, and it slows you. So if you take
Odds?
one tick, you might survive it, but yeah.
Yeah, don't finish your cast either. Don't greed. Just go.
Always greed.
Odds are
Agreed.
stacking on Dom. What side are even stacking on? Or like what person?
You can repair a bot still up.
On the right hand side, stack with Moxie, who's purple. He's on your side, and then people on the left side stack with me, which is Star. The repair bot's still up, I think. So
It is, yeah. If you get in quick, you can repair.
2 gold.
yeah, we should be topping people off as well before during the air phase. So that's when you should be over healing.
Nurse, are you wearing Frostwolf tabard to match your gear?
Of course.
That's amazing.
Nice, dude. I do the same thing with Shaman.
I need to grab that too.
It goes surprisingly well with it. I'm surprised it doesn't get frost resist.
Do
Really
you okay with
confused.
clickers out there?
Like, how the fuck will take more damage than the main tank? Oh, the frost breath like 90k.
Yeah, the breath. Yeah.
Such an absurdly.
And so that's why we need people to use the frost protection potions when he takes off, because people that die from the ice bolt, that death fucks over the rest of the raid. So we can't get to an ice block.
If one person dies, it's fine because you still have 3 blocks. But if 2 people die, then you only have 1 block per side, and that's what fucks people over.
Maybe 1 block per side, but it could be fucking. Is it always spread out, or?
Yeah, I think so.
No, you could get all the blocks on one
All
side.
5 on one
so-
side.
Yeah, that'd be a freak out.
Mystic needs a summon with the summon group.
Got him.
Yeah, he's already in here.
Alright, just let me know when you guys need main rain invite.
I feel like that's gonna happen on our first world buff attempt. There's gonna be 5 blocks on one side.
Yeah, it's totally random, so it sucks when that happens. It's just the look of the draw.
But that's why we all spread to
Collapse,
the entrance
yeah.
side,
Yep.
so that even if it happens all on the right, like only chance that will really fuck up is if the blocks happen out on the west hand side, and then like everybody has to rotate west. But probability wise, there's gonna be 1 or 2 closer to the east side.
Is Mark and Mystic ready for main raid summon? Or
We got them both in. Yeah.
All right, log in, buff up.
Since
Right.
we only have 1 main tank, do you just want Ismark on the tank assignments, or does it matter? For
What
the
do you
primary
mean?
tanks.
Oh,
for
the-
raid frames. Raid frames. Yeah. Does that matter?
Sure.
We can remove the other ones.
So last pull, I got like just an unlucky parry, like it happens, and I think it turned to Zardy for like a half second.
Yep.
Leaved. So I don't know how we want to like rely on pre-shields or something for that first.
Is there like a time before the first cleave? Because this pull really scares me with us running up.
So there's no other way to do it.
Yeah, so we just have to run in and be quick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, some people have Saf facing the other way.
No, it's too much time running around for you
Yeah.
to be healed. It's
Yeah,
just
I think
that
that's true, too.
again, when you pull, we all run, get into position. You can leave him there. You don't need to like walk him anywhere. When she goes into air phase, that she'll reposition herself, and then you just walk up back to the center. So
Yeah, when
Alright.
you ran out, I had shield and double hot on you, and you still took a tremendous amount of damage.
Yeah. He hits hard.
He really does.
I,
Or she, I
I
don't even
ran
know.
off to the side with Dom at the very start. We essentially ran out at the same time Ismark did, and we didn't get hit by the cleaves. So
yeah, so just watch where Ismark is. We'll put a skull on Ismark. Okay, and then when we're running, you all have to follow Ismark. There's no leeway. Just go.
Also, we called out in warrior class chat, but in case you didn't read it, we're doing battle stance during phase 1 and defensive stance in phase 2.
It's just like Viscidus is, or her aura, like,
yeah,
be mitigated with your defensive stance.
Let's get assist on Ismark.
Like your hat, Adamus.
Dom and Zay, your lead.
Does Grape, do you have any Frost Resist gear?
We have
I'm
rings.
wearing it.
If you need some. Okay. Don't we have a cloth chest? Do you need a cloth chest?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, I
People,
got it.
Healers are saying you're taking a lot of damage compared to other people, so
Yeah, I left my Frostwolf insignia in the deleted bin, or I don't know, in the bank, I guess.
You need around like 200 is what you're shooting.
yeah, just throw him any greens or whatever to help out.
You want a ring too? I can give you a ring.
I got a ring coming next week. It's 22 FR.
All right.
Alright, let's ready check one more time and then buff check, and let's get us another pull going. Can we get a buff check, Farty? Okay, you need
Spot buffs, please.
Hint on Natalia, Crazy, Spirit on McPoyle, Spirit on Moldan.
Just trying to get this boss to at least 70%. Come on, we got this.
Also, don't be a potato like me and remember your fucking little eco thing so you can actually
It's
cast the
fucking
dude.
same.
Like cash?
Yeah,
The
you need the
cash,
fucking cash to put the shit on.
Just spamming it. What's going on? It's not working.
Put in my weak aura to write it out as red if you didn't have that on you.
Please do.
All right, let's do this. Let's get a pull timer.
Yep.
So screw you, Farty.
Yeah, use it on mine.
Hug the sides.
Going in, come on, guys. You're too slow right now. Range, let's back up a little bit. Drain life?
5 drains.
Let's forget about the first one.
stack up tighter on star, please.
Life
Careful,
drain in
Blizzard.
5 seconds. Life drain in 5. Oh,
Okay,
we
let's
missed it.
switch range. Spread out, guys. Spread out.
Yeah, range 10.
Top people off.
Wada, that's one on the very south side. One on the very north. There's one over on the east side. Okay, stack up, guys.
Oh my god, I'm so late.
It's they were all so far away.
Yeah, that's a
Like
white.
grunt.
It's a white.
Speed to
We're all
boots.
watching Ismark trying to make.
You just hear
Well, I pivoted too late and there was a blizzard between, so I had to go around that.
Everyone lip except for Farty.
So like from where the green circle is and inward, like we're like all way outside of even that outer circle.
Yeah, that spread in phase 2 was not a good job. We need to be close to the entrance. We had a frostball all the way on the outer ring as well, so we need to be moving more to our, more towards the entrance side.
Hey, don't blame me. People were standing right next to me. I couldn't go anywhere except way out.
Yeah, guys, if there's room between between
can
you and the
move
entrance,
Yeah, you can move closer to the boss too.
Maybe during that phase though, when air phase happens, Ismark, don't stay where you tank him. Just back out into the middle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sorry, just watching a movie.
James Bond.
Yeah, I was still trying to stay 10 yards from everyone else.
Go.
Just
Let's
heroic
forego the
leap,
razor
dude.
high.
Heroic leap.
Let's forego the razor high. Let's
yeah,
see-
just two
see the
more
damage.
attempts.
Yeah, just 2 quick attempts. We just want to see the boss.
Can we talk about how awesome it is that we just teleport right to him, though?
Yeah.
That makes me so much less angrier for wiping.
Let's see the damage you take when you don't have razor hide.
So is there no way to pull him like towards the middle? I'm guessing it's almost impossible because of how fucking gigantic he is.
Yeah, the other thing you can do.
It'll just, as I'm turning him, the tail swipe could hit one of you guys.
Yeah, it's not worth it even this way.
Yeah, I figured.
We just have to get through phase 1, wait till phase 2 reset, and then we'll be in a better position. But from what I'm seeing, we can spread out in this area in front of the door where we're at right now. In phase 2, we need more people spreading out this way. If we need to, we can start coordinating that. Again, this is just trying to feel out the fight, but maybe we'll come up with a more coordinated plan of which groups stand where, just so everybody knows exactly where they need to be. We'll work on that.
I mean, I can literally post that one. I just thought it was micromanagement.
I think it's beneficial. I think just seeing where people are spreading out, because they're going all the way to the far north of the room. Like we had an ice block there, and we had to run to that part. Mantis couldn't make it because of that. So
because I'm a potato.
Ismark, the second attempt you had him way different spot than that attempt right there. So I'm not sure what you did
Because
differently.
he turned and started chasing Zardy for a second.
Oh, okay, that's why. All right, so Zardy NS right off the bat. Get aggro.
Tank for a second.
So those are the groups. It's still, and pretend that, the top of that image is the west, right? And the bottom of that image is where we are right now. If you're looking in Naxx strategy chat, everyone in this image, just the higher number group you are, the closer you get to the entrance.
So 7 and 8, you're fully in the entrance area. So for the photo you're showing, 7 and 8 are fully in the entrance area, in the front, in the very
Yeah, you're directly in front of the entrance.
And honestly, people shouldn't have to move further away. People should be moving further in towards the middle of the circle. If you need to spread.
ready check, buff check. Let's get this pull going.
Mages are not close to being done with amp magic.
Okay. Just say when.
We're missing shadow protection on a few groups as well.
Next Monday we should have twice as much frost resistance. Frost resistance too, so it'll make it even easier.
Keep it deep.
Hey,
I cracked open a giant beer right after we killed 4 horsemen, so it's hurting.
Hell yeah.
It's a condition. Come on.
Hey, now we can say 13 to 15. That's good for recruitment
Yep.
posts.
Progress.
Recruit, we were full tonight.
Progress. It's true.
We would have
We're
been
full
extra
force.
full if Crispy was available.
Shout out to Thrall for stepping out for us.
Yeah.
We ready?
Yeah, man, it looks good.
Full timer.
Let's make sure
Okay,
Epi's
wait,
back from grabbing his headset charger.
5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
Just wait for Clawchester.
Okay, we're good. Full
All right.
timer.
Full timer, 5 seconds.
Everyone stack on his mark, ready to go.
5, 4,
Go in now.
2, 1.
Range stack up on star and
Left drain,
triangle.
left drain.
Seeker's farting.
Nurse, you still think he's gonna back up? Because I'm like in his asshole.
No, he's
No.
not gonna back.
Careful of the
Deeper.
blizzard, guys. Range, move back.
Life drain soon.
Not too much. We don't have to move too much. Okay, spread.
I need someone to help out his work.
Yep.
Your center.
Stand in the blizzard. Oh fuck! I got ice folded. So Willie, you're too far close to the wall. Because if you get
There's
ice,
none right side.
no one can get behind.
We got
you.
one now.
Can't get behind my cart. Oh, that's close.
Oh my god.
Spread back out. Let me get in position.
Okay, stack on triangle, guys.
Left drain.
Odd side, stack on triangle. Even side, stack on purple or circle. You guys are so spread.
Do we not have mages on the right?
You absolutely do.
You have Attorney, and you have So Anybody, and you have Skitchy decursing.
Fucking blizzard, man.
Watch the blizzard near circle and diamond. It might roam. Life drain.
Milk, can you stack up a bit more, please?
What's that, Wally?
Can you stack
Watch
up
out for
a
the
bit
blizzard.
so that I can heal you?
Trying to stay close to his mark.
Oh, that's fine. I guess we can all do
Drink a
that.
potion. Spread out.
Closer to the entrance.
His
Ice
mark's
block
coming.
on it. Oh,
So Mystic, you can go like near the green circle and around the blizzard.
3, 4. One more.
There.
Get behind the.
But now you should run to the ice block.
Guys, you should be bandaging up if you're not taking anything.
You're just gonna
You can
take
get
off.
one
you can't bandage. You can get like one tick between each aura.
80%.
So is the blizzard like location random, or does it cast it on a player and then it moves?
Random. Like it goes near a player usually.
It's random, but it seems to follow like a specific player,
This
like
is
it's
fucking
chasing.
my day up.
Yeah, it's got stupid range too.
It seems like it's like the Oro Quakes.
Mhm.
It like chooses somebody to follow, and then it'll change who it follows sometime every 10 seconds or whatever.
Yeah, I fucked up because I thought I was like on the edge of it, and then I started taking damage, but I didn't really see like any frost bolts landing on me. So you gotta like stay pretty much clear of it, or you're gonna get hit.
Attorney, did I see you channeling Blizzard? Were you trolling me?
Yeah, is that a problem? Rank 1. It's cheap.
He's Frostspec.
Yeah, one last thing is people can't be stacking up in air phase after before all the 4 frost bolts go out. You need to go after the 4th one goes out, because if you already stacked and you get the frost bolt, you'll just kill everybody you're stacked with.
When the 4th ice block is down and you're moving towards it, don't get right behind the ice block. Still stay spread out near one. The 5th one drops, and then you can run to position. So, I mean, you don't have to be super close. There's a long time where that big ice ball drops because the breath is coming down. You got plenty of time to run, so don't be over eager. But you should be identifying where you need to be, stay spread out, and have a plan on where you need to run to.
I think the ball is like 5 seconds.
Yeah, but you can cover a lot of ground.
Maybe, I don't know. Last I thought it was 7.
Basically, it's like this.
But,
Once the frostbolt, the 5th frostbolt is called, DVM says it's going to be on whoever. You can see where the boss is facing. If it's not facing towards you, you're fine. Just run to the ice block, right? So, but if it's facing towards you, then you might want to wait until it lands and then you run to your ice block. You should have about 7, 10 between 7 and 10 seconds when all that is happening to get before the frost breath actually goes out. And you can cover a lot of distance if you have move speed to boots.
Whoa, what?
See how I brought that back?
Yeah, everybody should fucking have move speed to boots.
I'm a Shadow Priest. I refuse.
Why?
Wait,
you don't need that spirit.
How much are aquamarines now? Like 9 gold or some crazy
Oh
shit?
my god, I have like 40, dude.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
you need it,
Just
Already in
ask.
charge for like 15 gold.
Just
I've
ask
been
him
stockpiling them.
Guildcraft.
Yeah, the
Oh,
guild
so
bank has a
rating
bunch of
is
stuff too.
Yeah.
I have to say, having around 200 frost resist though for this fight makes it pretty easy. Like I'm not taking nearly any damage, and I'm tapping.
Cool, bro.
I'm just saying, like extra.
Cool, bro.
I'm saying if we get frost resist for our DPS for our, put
Yeah,
in those
that's
requests
true.
into Guildcraft. That's the healers unfortunately need their stats. That's just something they have to work around and heal themselves. And
Yeah,
get
the tick's not bad as long as one rejuve, like run max rank rejuve on myself, and I'm pretty much fine. I just got hit by a frostbolt. Someone ran next to me that time.
Who left raid group?
Bastard.
Dom
What do you
had,
think?
The fake
Oh my
Dom had
God.
aggro.
Dom had to watch James Bond.
he had to go watch the
He's like-
Chinese dramas.
He's like, Goldeneye's on. Gotta go watch Goldeneye.
So I'm not the only one who heard James Bond music, right?
Yeah.
Just secretly G-kick all of his ults right now.
I think he is.
All right, how are we doing on Amp Magic?
Got it.
It's all up.
Who wants a Juju?
Roll up like a roll up, baby. Hey.
All right, this will be our last attempt, guys. Let's just try to get as far as we can. Let's see the fight. Let's get
Put
a
it
sense
all
of
on the table.
so we can come back next week, have a better plan, have more frost resist, and keep working on progression. We made really great work on 4 Horsemen. I mean, it wasn't the cleanest of attempts, but I was really impressed with people being able to pick up the roles. Healers moving into right position, tanks moving in to pick up stuff. That's how we got through that fight, was persistence. So great job.
DPS, you're mediocre. Do we expect better?
Good news is KT is
Mantis.
easier than Saf. Let's go.
What's up, Wooly?
What? Did I say no?
You ready?
I meant to say yes.
Yeah, you said not ready.
I'm ready.
All right.
I just wasn't looking when I clicked.
Pull timer.
I'm just not paying any attention.
Click.
Moving out.
Go.
All right, guys. Here's our motivation. Mystic will sing for us if we kill him.
Oh God. Wipe it up.
Yeah, it's a wipe, guys.
All right, I bet the life drain.
Lizard.
Cure party?
We might have to drop pets from this fight next time. They're getting hit by a life drain, I think.
That's great. Oh wait, it heals them.
Yeah.
As long as they're getting decursed, it's fine.
Life drain in 5.
Either they die or they can decurse. The problem will
Drink a
sort
potion.
itself.
Clump.
Spread.
Spread clump.
Tight spread. I don't know.
What's the count on the frost balls? What's that?
Heal Mystic if you can.
That's 4.
All right, there's 5.
Oh, you guys are. Oh.
Thanks, Farty.
That was a very lucky spread of ice bolts.
Oh, somebody's lagging. Wada, no.
Oh, Wada, I saw that shit.
Life drain.
Life drain decurses.
Yeah, you eat that blizzard as Mark.
5.
Yep, life drain in 1 second.
Ow.
There it is.
That's terrifying.
God damn.
Life
Move.
drain in 5.
It's pretty much the whole fight.
Move.
Air phase in 20 seconds.
Life drain. Air phase. Drink a potion.
Oh, why?
So like Mantis, this is the time to move right or left.
Yeah, I was moving left, thank you.
I'm here to help.
2,
We died.
3,
Sweet.
4. Look for where you're gonna run to.
Jesus.
5. Good job. Good job.
Right, sick of it.
No way to save you from.
Oh no, life drain.
Hold on, save me. Please.
No mana.
Stack up again, guys.
Shield wall.
Let's get to 75%. Come
Move.
on.
Move on triangle.
No, the blizzard. Get off me.
Life drains. Life drain on his mark. Somebody please. Come on, just 2% more.
Look like Vill's tanking.
Nope.
Based on raid chat.
Probably from the blocks.
Yeah, the frost is allegedly a unit.
Help me! Oh.
It's really cold up here, guys.
Don't worry,
yes!
my renew's on you.
Yes, it ran away.
Her thing?
What timing?
Can someone try
Milk.
to attempt to bandage the
Milk.
bandage a tuned person if you can, if someone survives this? I want to see
You
it.
can't heal them at all in the block.
Can't? Oh, come on.
No, it says they're not in line of sight.
All right, guys, on main tank. Main tank. When's coming down? Oh no! Main tank's down.
You guys didn't even heal the main tank.
They don't need movement speed to boots.
I died to frost.
Hold me, Vile. I'm
That
scared.
curse is insane. Like you gotta like if there's 2 people near you cursed, you gotta like pick who you like better.
Yeah. Sorry, Jace.
Sorry, jeez. 74%.
What the hell?
Marion has just died too many times. You know what I mean?
But yeah,
I
just
thought
like
he
the last thing
deserved
I'll say is that what we just did there, that's the entire fight. So if you got get into the groove and you got the frost resist and you got your consumes like on rotation, you're looking for the curse, moving out of the fucking blizzard, checking for the blocks around the room, you're good to go on this shit. It's
And
just a numbers game.
And just think, this is actually a tuned down version of SAF. In original vanilla, that shit ticked every second, not
You
every
have
2
no
seconds.
idea.
That's crazy.
There's a blue post on it.
You were
So
11.
was originally
There's a blue
bugged.
post on it.
So
Read the blue
you know,
post.
we made good progress here. You know, first attempt, I think we got 80. Now we're down to 75%. So we're just kind of inching our way up the board. We're understanding the mechanics, understanding how to spread out. I feel like the spread on that one was a lot better, how we were spreading out our patterns. So people were able to get to the ice blocks. I think we just need to pump up some frost resistance on people. We have more people surviving the frost bolts. I think people are dying to that too much still. And it can be difficult for healers to, you know, get a quick heal off and make sure people are above the 3,200 damage it does. But you know, if you need additional frost resistance, again, if you're melee, you're probably shooting for 200 plus at this point. So go ahead and put in some requisition for some more frost runes. We're going to get more during the week. Did we get one from Four Horsemen's room?
Yep,
I think
we
did,
got
right?
11.
Okay, cool. So we have a little bit, but we're going to get a lot more on Wednesday. So, you know, later in the week, you know, we'll probably be able to get more frost runes out and try to get more gear for people. Yep.
We should get another 40 or 50 for next week.
Yeah. And ideally, I mean, you know, almost full frost resist sets. Again, mages are an exception because they need mana. Healers are an exception; they need mana, healing, and other stats. But all the other casters can just wear full frost resist. I mean, I'm convinced of that. Like warlocks can run full frost resist.
Yeah, fruit. I forgot to pick up all that bullshit. All those little tiny pots help. Anything helps. Haven't had to buy those in so long.
Good thing about the deflectors is you don't require engineering, so the whole raid can use them.
I ain't taking out my rejuve gem for that.
What are you talking about? The reflector
Connection
requires
drop for a second.
260 engineering.
It's not a trinket.
It's just
The
a consume.
gyro freeze ice reflector?
Oh no, I said deflector. The third
Oh.
thing that it's not a trinket. It doesn't require engineering.
What?
I use them while your frost pot's on cooldown because it will fuck up the I mean, it will share a cooldown with those. But as long as you like, if your